Hey everybody, how is everyone doing? Hey Beauty Me 3061, how are you? Hey Malika, how's everybody doing? So I don't know if y'all had a chance to see, but we are going to be going to subscribers only. Hey the Jackal, oh my goodness, I am late. Y'all, I got a copyright strike from yours truly. Y'all want to guess who it is? I give y'all 2 guesses, and if you get close, I'll give you 3. Come on, somebody guess. Who do you think did it? Give me a guess, y'all. Oh, that's a blessing. Oh, oh yes. Beauty Me, you won. You won. She is so jealous of me, y'all. Goodness, little dirty foot tried to strike me. Hey, Trudy. Oh, Lord, y'all. She's. Luckily, I was very prepared. Very. Because I already know, they're going to ask for a lot of personal information. And she would love, I think Will would love to know who's behind this avatar. But it's actually me. He won't win. Neither will Dirtyfoot. And I am going to turn on my camera so y'all can see me in real life. But that's going to be on my terms. Because I look like my picture. That's actually me. Now, it was me before my daughter. I have gained not a lot, but maybe 15, 20 pounds. Then I had my daughter. But I'm not a bad looking woman in real life. But you want to have a conversation with me, Will. You want me to turn on my camera, tell you where I'm from and my age, and how you'll know how close you are to me, and you'll maybe try me like you try Cookie. And that other young lady whose inbox you can't quit sliding in. But baby, didn't Allie tell you she got a man? Not interested? And Marissa, she's such a bird. She's such a fucking bird. He got her doing his bidding, y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I bet he talks about me all the time. Goodness, I think she was doing a test round on she was doing a test round on Bishop. But I think I was a genuine, true, real target. I mean, after all, he did name me a corn to trash and he hates my voice, but every time I hit that chat, he can't stop but talk about me and Charmaine a whole damn stream long. Aren't you here to give financial advice, Will? Shouldn't that be what you're doing? We're having a conversations amongst ourselves and you got a problem with us. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to turn it on, Bishop. And I'm going to let them see that your girl. Listen, Marissa, baby, you can't hold a candle to me on your best day with all that fucking face full of makeup caked on. Ooh, them fake titties and fake ass. With all the enhancement, lip fillers, and all the stuff you've done to yourself. And I want you to know on the day I got the strike is the day I responded. They're not going to do a damn thing. It's called copyright. And that's why I talk so much during the video. Because I've created a new body of work. See, over here is where we gather because we're sick of your ass. We're sick of the begging. We're sick of you getting over on people. And to genuine people who don't know any better, who you try to scheme by leading with the conversation that you're a single mom, 2 boys and 1 on the way. But some of us aren't fooled. I see a lot of people on TikTok saying, where's the man that got you pregnant? You want to leave with the fact that you're a single mom because you're taking advantage of different donations and people having a heart. You keep saying you're looking for people with a good heart. You're looking for somebody to take advantage of, Marissa. And I put all that in my response, along with the legal rights that I have, that it's not, it's copyright. It's not copyright infringement. It's fair use. I've created a new body of work. And I hope you're here listening, because I know you in the bushes. I mean, you live in our bushes and in our comments for some reason. Whew. Yep, I've already responded, Marissa. I was already prepared. I knew you were coming. And I was ready. Truth is, I haven't done a thing wrong. You don't like the criticism. That doesn't make it wrong. That's why I read the comments too, because see, I know some of the people here are blocked on your channel, and we have a right to still talk. And we're going to. That's right, the Jackal baby girl is big mad. Ooh, I saw in her live that chat didn't move an inch. I left and came back, and it was still on the same comments. I thought my damn phone was broke. I had to keep refreshing the screen. And I was like, goodness damn gracious. I was trying to message you in your chat, Bishop, about helping you with appealing yours. And I don't know if you didn't see it or what the deal is. That's why I kept asking for your email. I think I've got it. I got your email up. And on my Gmail, you pop up. So I'm definitely going to be messaging you about, assisting you with yours in case you need help. Now, listen, I don't know what's going on with you and Sunny, so I don't know. I haven't watched that video to know what that strike is about. But the copyright strikes, yeah, it's fair use. And I also put details in which I feel like it is fair use, sweetie. I wrote so much, damn it, that I had to it made me take some of that off. I was like, well, goodness, I'm trying to make sure I'm very detailed about this, Marissa. Ooh, you put Allie to work, but Allie was already ready. See, I wrote my response and I let them know that I was appealing the strike. You understand? Because I am a reaction channel, and I strongly believe that the strike was submitted falsely, possibly out of malice too, with the intent to suppress criticism and harm my channel's credibility. Marissa? The video in question is entirely my own body of work. It's a reaction and commentary piece that includes my voice that your man so desperately wants to silence because he hates it, but he keeps coming to the channel to hear it. It must bother you that you try to use bigger words and come off more intelligent, and all that man probably want to do is listen to Gordon Alley, and he tells you he hates my voice, but there's such a level of admiration, because why the fuck are you going to her channel? Huh? Why the fuck are you listening to her? That would be my question, but a bird brain such as yourself probably never crossed your fucking mind, dummy. Anyway, the video includes my voice, my opinions, critical analysis, and educational insights. Yeah, there are brief portions of publicly available content provided by you, which I criticize, provide commentary on, and provide some awareness of the issues of public interest. That's right. Specifically, my video includes criticism of behaviors such as online begging for money or resources, the promotion of other monetized online accounts. You know how you keep bringing up that you're not going to monetize your OnlyFans? Well, you're not going to, I'm not going to promote my OnlyFans on YouTube. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. You know how you keep bringing that up? Isn't that somewhat promoting it? I mean, because why else would you be talking about it? Yeah. Why else would you be telling people how they can't afford you? Come on, Marissa, because you're promoting it. Inappropriate content involving nudity. You know them nip slips you like to have? Or what about the times that Thomas likes to show us what he's got? Huh? Yeah. Falsification of donation information. I think that one they need to know about, as admitted by the content creator in your own words. Yeah, we reacted to that video, so even if you take it down, Marissa, it's not going to do you a lick of good, because wasn't it you that said our dumbass didn't know about your Cash App donations? Wasn't that you? And admittedly, I mean, if you said you got 3,000 and the Cash App, the GoFundMe already had 1,400, wouldn't have you exceeded your goal of $4,000? Wouldn't you be 400 some odd dollars over your goal? Yet somehow the goal changed and now, oops, I don't have the money. I'm still short over $1,000, guys. Wouldn't that be falsification? Well, we'll see what a neutral third party thinks, Marissa. I also told YouTube that my goal is producing this content is to spread awareness, inform the viewers, and engage the public in discourse on the ethically questionable behavior in your online space. I mean, promoting yourself as an escort and a corn star and a bunch of other things. I mean, what could I do but repeat those things? And why would that be hate content or harassment? I'm only repeating what you told us. You don't like the way it sounds? Well, you told us. I mean, hey, I think you better sit your ass down and eat your oats, because you coming against the wrong motherfucking one. And you be careful that I don't strike your channel. This one won't be taken sitting down, Marissa. And I know you're going to go after other people, because I'm sure you're seeing the growing content creators that find this train wreck interesting. I mean, you're probably going to try to strike them. I think Bishop was a test round, and because he didn't respond, you thought you were time enough for me. Bitch, you better go to bed real early. Lucky for me, you stay up so late that you so fucking stupid. I was already ready, waiting on you. Warning before destruction. You already told me you were coming. Thank you for the notice, Marissa. Your threats didn't fall on deaf ears. I then told YouTube that I believe this is the real motivation behind a copyright strike against my video. There is no genuine concern over copyright infringement. My use of the material is protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. It allows me fair use for the purpose of criticism, comment, teaching, education, and research. My content meets the fair use criteria, Marissa. I mean, think about it. It displays the purpose and character. The video is highly transformative and used for the purpose of public awareness and education and social commentary. The nature of the copyright work, the original material is publicly available and used solely to critique public-facing behavior. You did put it on everybody's For You page. I have the right to an opinion and to post that opinion if I choose. And I did. Amount and substantiality. Well, listen, only what is necessary for effective commentary is used. In fact, most recently, I skipped through a lot of your stuff. I started to skip through it a little bit because, not like you're talking about shit. Really. Just saying. Effect on the market. My content does not substitute or compete with the original. In no way is my commentary affecting you. Those people who are there to see you will go to see you. And those people who don't or can't comment, they can come here. We welcome them, Marissa. It serves as an entirely different function. And I serve a different audience. I serve the people you block. You don't want them there. Remember you said, you can go. You can go. Well, they did. And now you're mad they're over here? Oh my God, you're jealous. So fucking jealous. Oh, goodness. And in conclusion, Marissa, the content is found on a public domain. And I've properly transformed it under the fair use doctrine. I really feel like this strike is not a good faith copyright claim. It appears to want to silence my critical commentary and avoid accountability. I've already requested that the strike be removed. Now, that was fast, right? Because you just did it. Bitch, I was waiting on you. I could see through your head like it's a glass. You are so dumb. I already know the subliminals you've been dropping off for me, and you keep saying the old lady, but you really mean me because you keep talking about your voice and you keep talking about your face and AI. But bitch, if you was what he wanted, he wouldn't be on the internet begging foreign blood and everybody else to turn on their camera and state their location and age. Sounds to me like on this vacation, he thought he would find somebody he could visit. But nobody wants Sabretooth but you. I guess after if you really sit back and think about it, everybody else has rejected you. Where the fuck is Carlos or Craig? Gone. What about the guy in the buggy? Gone. I'm going to ask Squeezy if he wants to help me with the rent. I bet he didn't even respond to your broke ass. Oh, but you and Sabretooth never broke up. But if Sabretooth was what you really wanted, would you have been fucking Marcus? Huh? I think Marcus looks like the type of guy that would pay some bills, in my opinion. But you couldn't get him to do a damn thing for you. He took Sonny out of town, and Ayana, and goodness, took you to his fucking rooftop of his apartment, to the common areas. That was as far as you got. After you said he gave you BV, and knowing what we know now, I question if that is at all true. Because let's be real, maybe it wasn't BV you had, and maybe Marcus isn't the one who gave it to you. Because you've been crying over Will and all his random bitches for a long time. Marissa, you are such a fucking bird brain. Goodness, you are dumb. Of course you almost said my name. They eat, breathe, and bleed me. Goodness. Marissa, you are so predictable, my girl. So fucking predictable. All this fucking water around here, and you walk around this thirsty. You want to be Allie, and you've never even seen me in true form. You're going to be even more mad when you do, bitch. Because we going to see who T, because it ain't you. Bitch, with those eyes sunken and those lips chapped all the fucking time. Allie would never. Allie's got what Will wants, a big headboard. A huge TV. And those aren't even fucking luxuries. It should be the norm. To a bitch with 3 kids and 3 baby daddies who's as bad as you, who wants to compare herself to Drea and Joey Chavez. Those women have furniture. Marissa. It didn't take a man, a GoFundMe, or income tax to buy themselves furniture. Marissa, you're kind of a sad case. I mean, whew, girl. You are one fucking dummy. I know Will put you up to this. He was just saying how much he hated me. But that's only because Allie wouldn't get on that live stream and turn her camera on. I let everybody else go up. Bishop, Foreign Blood, everybody can go. Because Allie has nothing to fucking say to a bum. See, that's the difference between me and you. I hate to sound like Nicki Minaj, or if you would like to call her Onika Tanya. There's a big difference between me and you. See, I'm nothing like you. I could never allow a man from the homeless shelter who doesn't even have furniture of his own to get me pregnant. I mean, you guys conceived this, what Bishop admirably calls your child, the bastard of what is it, Bishop? The bastard of, affectionately known as the bastard of what is it, Bishop? Come on, help me out. Oh, you guys can see that affectionately known bastard of Atlanta or Cobb County or wherever the fuck county you guys are in, Clayton, Clayco, Peachtree, wherever, whatever. You affectionately can see this bastard on a mattress on the floor. And you face YouTube and tell them that you are a baddie, much like a fucking saddie. Bitch, you sad. And you going out bad. Whew. Girl. That's the, you know what? We're gonna make that our theme song, because I know this bitch comes on here. I'm nothing like you are you. I couldn't be. I'm on a whole nother level, Marissa, West Indy, Wick. Bitch, you out of your league. Bitch, you ain't batting like me. You are fucking stupid. You did say oits. Good morning. So today, what did I have for breakfast at 14 weeks? Bitch, you didn't even know what trimester you were in. I knew then you were fucking stupid. I knew you were. I mean, I said it, and I'm like, hold on now. I can't. I mean, I just had a baby, so I think I know the numbers right. I mean, I can see if my last child was a couple of years ago, but hell, I just had a baby. I mean, I'm pretty sure that she said how many? I mean, she said she in the first trimester still. How many weeks? How many months? She said, bitch, you are dumb. How the fuck do you not know what trimester and how many months you are? Based on the months you are, you should know the trimester, you dummy. And you're going to the doctor and you mean to tell me they're not telling you? And stop eating those cheap ass gummies, bitch. And go to your prenatal doctor and ask them to prescribe you some prenatal vitamins that actually give you the nutrients that you need. You popping them shits like candy. And the kids are too. Bitch, you a bird. Bitch, you are a bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. That's how I gotta talk to you, because you a bird brain, bitch. You got the nerve to say you're striking me. Striking me. Girl. Girl. The big head bass in a bucket. Wait a minute, Bishop. That's not what you... Bishop said we are affectionately referring to your child as a bass in a bucket. That's right. That was conceived on the mattress donated by the hotel. You think people are jealous. Why? I mean, I only want to get pregnant on a pissy mattress on the floor. I mean, how hard is that to do? By a man who works at Panera and came out of the shelter. I mean, that's a lot to achieve. Bitch, your standard so low, it's unreal. It's unreal. And to prove to you that we're not harassing or stalking you, we have actually reacted to Kevin Samuels. We've reacted to Retiti Mommy. She wasn't as bad as you, though. So, I mean, her review wasn't as bad. But, I mean, we did react to her. So, it's not like we are picking on you. You just seem to be the worst. And the public has the right to know that you're, fudging the numbers. Why are you mad? I'm not understanding. Help me understand. And I know I need to speak to you again in a language that you actually speak. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Chirp, chirp. Because, bitch, you a bird. A bird brain bitch. And I feel sorry for Thomas and poor Momo. For one, those kids don't even have decent fucking shoes. I mean, you do have them walking around in October in Crocs and socks. Head as nappy as all get out. I don't know if I'm looking at the Children of a Baddie or episode of Roots. Because that's how you got them walking around. And you want to get mad and say, oh, kids are off limits. We're not talking about the kids, Marissa. We're talking about the condition in which you forced them to live. It's not their fault. It's your bird brain fault. Because after all, you got time to hang out with Will and gas money to ride to where he is and give him rides, but you don't have money for haircuts for your kids? Talk about a bitch with bent up priorities. You need work. You need work. And I knew you were slow too when I realized you were not need with a BBL. Who the fuck does that? That ass is hijacked, you're not need, and you're still winning out a BBL. You try to walk like you separating your legs so you can walk funny. You need to walk like that. Because when you walk regular, looks like those knees are big and they bump. It's only because you're not need though. So, don't be mad, Marissa. You're so difficult. Yeah, y'all, Roots. Some kids came across the TV screen. Momo didn't have a shirt on. Shot. I thought that was an episode of Roots. I was like, damn. She doing the kids like that? Thomas walked by. For a second, I called his ass Kunta. Kunta. Oh, shit, that's Thomas. That's Thomas. Goodness. Whew. She said everybody compliment her hair. Wouldn't that be a statement that people look at you and they look at your hair, they look at... So why wouldn't you have their haircut and brushed? And if you know that you don't have the type of money to constantly get a haircut, why don't you get a wave caps and wave brushes and take care of their hair? Oh, you think they boys, so, oh well. If somebody says something about it, you say, oh, don't talk about the kid. I want to see what this new baby head gonna look like. You better keep it out the camera. Because if it come out with a saber tooth, we know that's Will's kid. Because that one long tooth in the front that look like he chews on wood regularly, he walking around looking like a whole master splinter. But you think somebody wants your man. Why are y'all worrying about Will? Why are y'all so thick? Go ask Will. No, bitch, we asking you. You keep bringing him up, bitch. You got all the answers. We're going to ask you. You begging for money? You got all the answers. You know everything else, bitch. We want to ask you. I ain't never seen a bad bitch that got to beg a man outside of her man. I ain't never seen a man that'll let you. Most men don't want you taking money from another man, but not Will. Will don't care. That's how you know they're working together. After all, he wanted you to believe that he was mad about that Shin, but she does have videos up where it's showing that she's an escort. Yes, right. She says she don't lie, but you're on the website saying you're 20. That you are not 20. You were not 22 years ago. You were not 23 years ago. And you don't know who Momo Daddy is. That's why child support giving you the runaround. Because you're in horror. They probably saw the websites too. I'm sure the last man probably showed it to them. They probably said, y'all, we'll test as many men as you want because we want to do what's in the best interest of the child. But this one we're going to have to be in for the long haul. So we're not going to rush it. Because who knows, we could test whole goddamn Cobb, Clayton, and Buckhead and still not get the right nigga. So, hey, then we're going to take our time testing these people. God forbid one of them men sue them. Ugh. Anyway, y'all. Whew. This ain't a bad hoe. This is a sad hoe. Anyway. Hey, Petty Betty. Hey, Princess Rich. Hey, Chanel B. Hey, the Jackal. Aboriginal Goofies. Exposed. TWYY. Black Diamond. Beauty Me. Moshi Dad. Is it Moshi Dad? Hey, Elevated Vibes, how are you? Baby, be on the lookout. The bitch is out striking channels. But she might stop at me because I did respond the day that she posted it. Oh, yeah. One more thing before I forget. You probably thought by striking my channel, or Will did, that he would get my personal information. Well, a little disclaimer, Will. According to Allie, it's a business I own. I created it when I created the channel. It's not going to tell you shit, buddy. Whoo. Mm. And the address goes to an apartment I don't live at. Oh, you're probably going to come back and think you're going to spill some tea. And I'm here for it. The only thing is the tea won't be mine. But I'm sure it'll be piping hot. But it won't be mine. Fucking loser. See, I was already ready. I knew a sad bitch would hit the channel and get mad and start striking people. Hell, you did tell us you were going to do it. And Abby was sitting back waiting because I already know what sad bitches do when they get mad. See, I'm built for the art of war. And I'm ready for whatever you're ready for. But your broke ass won't be able to sue me. But in the event you think you want to try, bring it on, Marissa. I'm ready for that too. You have no idea who you playing with. I drop you little gems and clues. But we don't need to know who you're playing with. We need to know why you keep begging for donations and lying. Why was the goal 4,000? 1,400 was sitting in the GoFundMe if the girl gave you 3,000, which all is a lie. Because initially you said that she sent you the money. And you got mad when CC kept pointing out that your rent was paid. You wanted the donations to keep coming because you realized that everyone hadn't realized that if they didn't see the live that you said you had the money. So then you came back and tried to change the narrative and say, oh, I didn't get all of it. I got 3,000. But by you having under $1,000 on you and $1,000 coming at the end of the month, you had more than enough money with money left to get your kids clothes that you had enough money. The GoFundMe had served its purpose just with the 3,000 and then the 1,400 that was already there, right? It stopped the eviction. Oh, but Marissa, that's how we know you a scam artist, because now the amount has changed and you playing word salad with us. Like we too dumb to know. And we know exactly what you're doing. You scamming people. And you're using YouTube to do it. Now, I'd be wrong if I went and struck your channels. And that might not be a bad idea. We're scamming people. I mean, I can show them just the receipts that I have from the post and the videos in which you're doing it on, which is almost all of them because you list your Cash App in all of them. Every short you got, that would take down your whole channel. If they found the strikes to be substantiated, you would lose your channel, right? Because you're lying. You said the goal was $4,000. You got the $4,000, ma'am. Now the goal has changed to $1,700. Well, wouldn't that exceed the original $4,000 goal when you need to create a new GoFundMe? Oh, girl, you a whole scammer. Goodness. So Elevated Vibes, did you get a strike too? I'm reading your comment. You said I was posting yesterday, but the copyright strike changed my mind. Posting later today. I can't wait to see it. Oh, goodness. Who's next? I hear her talking about foreign blood. But, honey, she might stop here because I believe her first initial strike was a test. And it was Bishop. Hold on, Elevated Vibes. I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on, because I'm trying to make sure because it's. I think there's a delay, so I have a hard time understanding whether we talking in real time or child. I'm a little delayed my damn self. Hold on. I ain't as slow as Marissa though. Elevated Vibes. Bishop said, yes, cesspool, baby. Now, y'all gonna have to bear with me now. Are you still here, Elevated Vibes? I tried to. Child, and I ain't got a clue. If you want to stream from your destination, you can. But the only thing is, I dropped the link for you, Elevated. I'm trying to understand if you Hi, J Mother. Is it Mother the Great without the R? J Martha Great. I'm too busy trying to see if hold on. J Mo. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were trying to put the mother without the R. Are you coming up, Elevated Vibes? Yes. Money Boy Trey and me, when they first we had some conversations. He is hilarious. And from a man's perspective, very, very good channel, a reaction. Yes. Hey, Shawnee, Beauty Me, I definitely believe that was it. And I think that she is mad that her chat does not move like the Jackal said. It doesn't. And she said people are on her channel and they're watching her. Well, some of the people can't chat. Even if they wanted to, they can't. And so it makes it difficult because you want the engagement, but you want to control what people can and cannot say. So then what she does is I ain't got time for Marissa. Marissa just a sad fucking case. Because here's the thing. You cannot put stuff out there and then get upset because people have an opinion or people find it funny or the content is funny. I mean, at the end of the day, why do you think you can control what people say? Just like you said, we can't control you, right? So freedom of speech ends with you. It starts with you and ends with you because the rest of us can't have the freedom to think freely or do anything because if we do, you're going to strike us. Girl, stop. If you can't come up, Elevated Truths, it's fine. I know I probably caught you off guard. I was just trying to see if she struck you too. I really was just trying to see if she struck you too. Because I thought that was kind of interesting. And I was trying to see. Anyway, I already responded, so it's fine. Y'all, I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. What? Did y'all miss what I said about Will working at the hospital? I can't keep up with the chat, y'all. Oh, goodness. Listen. This is how you know I'm not a YouTuber. Okay? I have no clue. Did you say that? Hold on, I'm going to read this comment because I want to see. Yeah, I don't want her to feel pressured to jackal. I just was curious. I wanted to know if her channel got striked too, because I thought maybe she wasn't striking everybody. I thought maybe she was So if she striked everybody, that was interesting. Okay, y'all. So she posted another video, which of course she never put soap to rag and rag the ass, but she's on live constantly. And I really think that she's also feeling some type of way because she is looking for her YouTube monetization. Oh, look at me, got me talking like a fucking kid. The monetization on her YouTube, she's looking to hit, I think, new amounts, new limits, new goals. And I believe that she feels, and she's wanting to still get the donations coming in at the same time. So I believe she feels like by us covering her content and bringing awareness that it is interfering with her ability. Okay, she said yes. Okay. Hold on, let me see something. Y'all, I had done stepped away. Hey, Teresa Yancey. I hope I said hey to everybody. I know I didn't. I'm trying to see something. I thought I saw. Oh, I'm sorry. Elevated vibes. Do you need now elevated vibes? Do you need help or did you already respond? Do you want me to email you what I submitted? Or you good? Exactly, Peace 2442. That's what I think the issue is. I really do. I really believe that this is a real issue. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. 100%. Hey, in the bushes. I think about us putting that money, putting that stuff about the money up because she's still trying to pretend like technically I still owe. Well, how? If you have $1,400 in the GoFundMe, you say the girl came on this in cash app you 3,000. That's 44,400 some odd dollars. How? The goal was only 4,000. Not to mention, y'all, she had already said when she was mad that she had a bunch of cash apps that dummies didn't know nothing about. So she had those too. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then Will gets on his little platform. You can't convince me they're not working together. All of a sudden he says, "Oh, I love Marissa." Baby, we don't care. We're not here to find out really what's going on in your relationship because it's pretty crystal clear that y'all together one day, not the next, then tomorrow, then not the next. And y'all want to bring it to YouTube for support. But then when people has questions, you got a problem with it. When people don't support what you're saying, you got a problem with it. Now, if y'all want, we can react to the video she did. we can react to the video she did, or we can react to Will. And actually, I want to say something about Will. I want us to look at Will because Will talks a lot about the other channels. I don't know if Sitting on Satellite saw it, but he was saying that he wanted to make her his top person or something like that, trying to make Charmaine mad, which Charmaine don't care, sweetie. We don't know you. I mean, we trolling you. But you seem to think you got more pull than you actually do. So Charmaine is like, okay. And so he was like, no, I think I'm going to give it a Sitting on Satellites. But you know what? We're not even going to give Will no attention because we're going to let Will channel die in peace. Okay? Die in damn peace. Instead, we'll go ahead and look at Marissa. And we ain't going to spend too much time on this foot dragger, y'all. Oh, he said, Sitting on Satellites, Will said that he wanted to make you in his top 5. It was Charmaine. She was his top gunner, but he gonna have to replace her because his child. I almost took a jab at him, and I be catching myself. But he said, "No, I'm gonna give it to according to Allie." And I said, "You can give it back to Charmaine because Allie don't want it. She don't do bums." So then he said, "You know what? I don't like Allie because I don't like her voice. I'm gonna give it to Elevated, Sitting on Satellites. Yeah, that's who I'm going to give it to. And then I'll do Foreign Blood. And then Charmaine and according to Allie, y'all not even in it." So I was like, we don't want to be. Nobody cares. And I don't think they want to be either. I like Sitting on Satellites. Give it to her. Give it to Foreign Blood. Because listen, you're right. Those are 2 good options. I decline. Nobody don't care if they in your number or not, ma'am. You a homeless guy. What you thought you was gonna create animosity amongst the ladies? You gotta, it's a no, Will. You're walking around with jean in the summertime, vest. Who the fuck does that? One tooth long than another, river rocks around your neck, all that fake designer, Reeboks in the last videos. Momo and Thomas gotta wear Crocs and socks. But you mad because people pointing out the type of mother you are. And you know what's it? Elevated Vibes. Bishop said something that is so true. Will always blocks people. He just doesn't say that he's doing it, but he does it. Because the first time you said he blocked you, and then I didn't see your comments, I asked him. I said, "Why you blocked her?" And he blocked me. And then I came on from a different page, asked him, "Why are you blocking people?" He just doesn't say. He just does it. He just can't handle the truth, honey. He just can't. Will is a whole. I told him in his chat, I hate to say it, but Will is a bitch. And he deserved to be bent over in a jailhouse. Because he is just a bitch. Just a bitch. Just a bitch. And Herb, you know he was going to block you. You showed him you had a car. And that was all. Ooh, he was mad after that. He was on foot too. You had some fucking nerves. What I don't understand is how in the world why are you mad that you block people and now we come to someplace else to talk and watch the videos and talk freely? Why are you mad? We're not on your videos saying it. Why are you mad? We have our own little corner, minding our own little business. Why are you mad? You told us we could go. We left. We're not bothering you no more. Because somebody done schooled you that you should have let the people stay and talk because that would contribute to your watch hours. And now that the people gone, okay. So we're going to go live later. Elevated Vibes. What time is good for you? And you can, you know what? I'm gonna send you a link. If you would email me, I'm gonna send you a link so you can go live from your page too. That way your live will, your watch hours on your live. So you can be on your actual page doing it. And I'm gonna put my email in here. And if you need help with your strike, I can send you, because mine should have a response, they said, within I think 48 hours, a couple of days or something like that. They said I could have contacted her, but child, what for? I'm going to let them politely let her know they ain't taking shit down, and that's going to be the end of that. Because in my videos, I do it on purpose. I talk a lot. But I say my opinion a lot. And I stop per video, and I say what I'm going to say. People aren't watching because they want to watch you. They're watching because, we are like-minded people agreeing to the same thing. We all think it's fucking madness. And nobody wants to support you. Period. You can't make them. You can't tell people, you can go. You can go. And when they go, you mad? Girl, clean up that kitchen. On the video she did last night, and I didn't see a lot of it. I only noticed that she went live and played a little bit of it. She was saying, yes, please, Elevated Vibes. She was saying, I always keep my house clean. Bitch, when? When? Why is the pancake box open on the counter and has been open? That's not sanitary. Not to mention the spaghetti you had sitting on the stove that you didn't use for the spaghetti. I don't know how a grown woman with 2 kids don't know how much spaghetti to make. That you had drained noodles that you didn't use sitting on the stove. And you think you clean? And if you watch from TikTok, guys, you see the other side of the kitchen, which is no better. It's not that she got clutter on the stove. Let's be clear. It's that all the stuff on the stove is open. And some of it should be closed or stored appropriately. All the cereal open. You know how they have the flaps where you could close it? No, it's just open. She looked like she done fried all the church's chicken in her kitchen. It's like a greasy mess. A greasy fucking mess. But I digress. She won't stop us, though. We will continue to react to Marissa. I'm not going to be discouraged. I'm not going to stop. She asked the chat how to cook cheeseburger. I saw that. She said, do y'all put onions in it? First of all, bitch, I ain't never seen you cook with an onion ever. Ever. And it wasn't until we said something about it, I saw her buy her first fucking onion. Somebody said, well, she gets that on her wig. I ain't never seen it in her house. And she was getting wig from Momo. You qualify for a wig until the child is 5. So there's several things that we don't even speak on because she's so trifling. There's just so many things to point out. So you took your time and went and got an onion for the first time, y'all. Buying it was the first step. Let's see if she ever cut it up. Never. Cannot cook. But you think you wife material. Y'all, I might still get married. Yeah. Right, Jackie. She is the damn onion. Her house is filthy. She cannot cook. I could go on and on. You home all day. Your vagina dry. Your eyes are dry. Your lips are dry. Your hair look like it's dry sometimes. I'm trying to figure out what you do all day. You don't take care of the kids. You don't cook a damn thing. You don't take care of yourself. I mean, you get up in the morning and don't put no rag to soap or soap the ass. None. You just not gonna do it. You washed last night. You just keep applying deodorant. But you yourself said that you thought you smelled pissy. I knew then you weren't bathing. Because no way you got out of the bed and took a shower and thought you smelled the piss from the mattress on you. That was a telltale sign that you weren't bathing. You don't separate the clean clothes from the dirty clothes. So when you told Momo to go get a shirt, he brought you back something, you smelled it and said it was dirty. And then something else was clean. So if he got it from the same place, why are they in the same space? They all dirty. And you mad because we pointed it out? Girl. And now you back to saying you might get married. Yes, she had me rolling too. Yes, that had me on the floor laughing. I just be like, goodness, somebody need to tell her. I feel like you getting all the help you need from numerous sources. I don't know how to edit elevated vibes. That's why I went the live way. Because I didn't know how to edit. I did say I'm going to learn because I am working on the Will Asia series. I am working on that right now. But it's just like, wow, you mad. Some people are telling you in a funny way, do better, ma'am. Other people are coming out just straight out telling you, but I know it's intentional. No way you misappropriating them funds like that. No way. You saying my kids could have got anything they wanted on the menu. Yeah, bitch, because you sitting here on this live watching us. Mad the whole damn time. Well, why are you here? You can go. 100%. What you just said, Libra love. 100%. And put clean clothes on the bed that's smelling like a pool full of piss. It's not clean no more, Marissa. And why you only got one set of sheets? All the scamming you doing. You only got one set of sheets. Why? Absolutely, 100% elevated vibes. You know, I told Will that. I think that's why he got mad too. When he was trying to say, oh, I think this person, I think that person. I said, you know what? Ooh, we might all work together on something, Will. That'd be real good. And I know in the back of his head, he probably was like, bitch, that's right. That's right. Because if you think you going to sit up here and try to... So you play games with Marissa head. You can't do that with no grown woman, sweetie. Because you slow yourself, Will. You said the dollar was going to be absolute. I knew then you was going off the brown. Or the white. You was on the white that day because absolute is white. Yeah. You so fucking drunk. You don't know what you talking about. Sitting over there with that one tooth longer than the rest. Drunk as a fucking skunk with that tall head. People ain't never lie, baby. You got a head like a cone head. With that artwork your grandchild did, sitting behind you, talking about you sell art. To who? The blind? Who the fuck buying Scribble Scrabble to go on the wall? This man said he got multiple ways of earning income because he used his brain. I said to myself, I don't be believing in myself enough. These motherfuckers believe in themselves too much. Goodness, no type of balance. Woo, no type of balance, okay? Listen, believe too much into yourself, sweetie. Marissa, the same thing. You believe you the baddest. You compare yourself to Joey Chavis, yet no furniture is in the house. You living on stuff that you got from a hotel that gate was given to you. And you've been in an apartment. You renewed your lease, so it's been over a year, probably working its way to 2, and you still using that card table in the dining room, sweetie. How can you be this beautiful and not a soul to give you a ride? In my experience, walking down the road in Atlanta, looking cute, I could be working out. A car, somebody gonna stop, beep the horn. Let me get you a ride. Nothing, Marissa. You can't get. I mean, I don't advise you to take the rides, but you seem pretty desperate sometimes. Looking, shit, you got in the car with Carlos, so we know you got. You met him on one of them sites that we showed. You said you was a 20-year-old escort, and you wasn't. You keep calling Granny old, but you must think you an old bitch too, because you lied and said you was 20. Why? You don't even look 20. You like a hard 35, 37. When I say hard, I'm talking about in caps. Because that ghetto, did y'all see the Ghetto Gaggers video? Child, when them men slapped her in her face, I was offended. I felt like somebody needed to rescue her. For a second, I thought she was under the influence. Because sometimes, I ain't lying, allegedly, it looked like that's what be going on. She act like she here but not. Like maybe there is a strong cognitive delay and dry, elevated vibes. Dry. Tahari Desert dry. I was like, well, damn, they ain't had no lube on set. And I'm going to say an observation because I don't watch adult films. But when I Googled her name, it came up. I heard about the video, so I did see it. But then I saw a few others. Listen. Brit Brat, I don't either. But I wanted to see what she was talking about. What people were talking about. So I did look at it when I knew it was her. So really I wasn't watching the corn because I was watching corn. I was looking because it was her and I wanted to see what people were talking about. And when I tell you, this is an observation. Marissa don't even know what she's doing. That none of the guys that she was in them videos with seemed super impressed by her at all. She is what you call a pick-me. I saw that in the video. It just stood out to me. I actually felt sorry for her. Because I honestly felt like I'm looking at someone who is dying to be loved and accepted. But she is very nasty to other women. Very nasty. And the things she says and the stuff that she does, she's nasty. I could have a disagreement with someone and not feel the need to block them. Or to be nasty to them every time we talk. Or anything like that. I'm secure within myself. I'm an adult. That's what we should be doing, right? But, yo, she feels like the mind of a child. Once you against her, you against her. You fake. It's a lie. And the fact that she didn't change her name, I would have changed my name. I believe that Thomas be on some of these lives. I genuinely do. I believe he reads the comments. So when he called her a bum, I thought it caught my attention. It was funny, but it first initially caught my attention. Let me get back to work. Live at 6. Allie, don't forget me. Yes. 6. Okay. 6 o'clock, y'all. And I'm going to make a post. But when he called her a bum, I felt like he got that from the internet too. And I do believe, yes, he's tired of her. He is tired of her. I hate it when she insults him. It's offensive to me. I think so too in the bushes. I think he is on the lies. And if he don't actually catch them, I believe he goes back and watches them. And he probably reads the stuff that people say. He probably Googles her himself, look her up, and see all of the activity. And she just doesn't seem to, even if you don't care what we think, you're not monitoring what your children are doing. That's why he always coming for that cell phone. She has no clue what he watching. She keep telling me I'm erasing Roblox. Do you think he give a fuck? You think that 11-year-old boy sitting there all that time on that phone playing Roblox? I don't think so. I don't think he is. I'm sorry. Thomas was in her chat one day and she ran in the room to whoop him. I believe he's there. I believe he's either in her chat sometimes, and sometimes I believe that he goes back and watches them. I do. She does not feed them because she's sitting online. Let me see if I could pull a video up she did last night. Let's see. Can y'all see it or no? Hold on. Hold on.
Get out.
Look at all that shit on that kitchen table, on that counter. A mess.
I barely slept, y'all.
You know what else I find amazing?
Bro, you're done already?
Don't let that play.
Yeah, bro.
I find it amazing.
I hired Motion
y'all.
to hire AI employees.
AI employees?
Yeah.
I find it amazing that Honey Child can got time to learn how to strike channels, learn how to do this, spend time with Will, stay on the phone. You don't cook, you don't clean. Why don't you have time to find you a job? You should be taking anything that call you. You have no set of skills that would make you overqualified. Why is it that it is a task for you to find a job? Why? Why is that difficult? That should be your number one priority. Yes, the Jackal, I do need to mute it because let me tell you, they one ad was playing a song and they showed copyright in my ass and made me silence the music. So I'm gonna skip through this a little bit. Look at all that shit on that counter. Look at it.
Mommy, I'm an Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? You did this? Don't lie. What do you think? Yeah, why eat one applesauce? You didn't give my permission.
He got to ask her for apple fucking sauce. Listen, you got an 11-year-old boy. They gonna run through some food. And Thomas looked like he is going to be big and tall. You need to be getting yourself together. I wonder what you're gonna do next month when the food stamps don't come. Shit, you might not get your wick. Help me understand. He gotta ask you to eat applesauce, but you don't cook. Make it make sense. You're not cooking. What is he supposed to eat?
Like you're making a mess in the refrigerator. Ask that. Matter of fact, when I'm done, you can wipe off the refrigerator.
No, you lazy bitch. You got him wiping out that refrigerator. How did him getting applesauce is making a mess? That refrigerator hadn't been clean since the food went bad in it. But you gonna blame Thomas?
Over there.
I don't understand why she keep having babies when you could tell that she does not want to be bothered with them. She don't want to be bothered with. Go over there. Do you do anything with him at home? Only when you do those fake little outings and you try to make videos so people could see that you spending time with your child. Girl, please.
I barely had a nap, y'all. Barely.
Okay, I didn't know you could get applesauce with wick, but that's a good point. Is she getting the applesauce on the wick? Why is that a problem?
Put this stuff away. Then start cooking.
Look at this nasty kitchen. Ain't talking about nothing. This the content we stealing, y'all.
Here, get this started, cause
This the content we stealing.
you're not getting no toys back.
What if you were prepared for all those?
Look at all that shit on the counter. Why is it not in the
Turn
cabinet?
off the TV. I don't want the TV on. You're not allowed to watch TV. Find it.
He always under punishment. Look at all that room in that cabinet. Why you can't put that stuff in there? And Marissa, I know you watching these videos. Please get a Ziploc bag and put the pancakes and stuff like that in a Ziploc bag, because ants get in up houses, roaches. You yourself say you see spiders. What if you pull the pancake mix in a bowl to make pancakes and there's a spider in it? Why don't you put that stuff in Ziploc bags and put it in the cabinet? This got it out and open. Look, y'all, she made a wife, y'all. It was hot dogs yesterday, hamburgers tonight. She's sprinkling a little bit of seasoning on them. This bitch cannot cook. Bishop, this the woman you was trying to get with now, Bishop. Now, you know what, Bishop? I'm finna drop the link. I want to know what about her attracted you that you thought that this was going to be a good catch. Because you said you sent her money. $100. I want to know why, Bishop. Why? Why did you do it? Why? I demand to know, Bishop. Bishop, hit the link. We want to know. The people demand to know. We hear everything you saying, Bishop, but we want to know. Come up. Tell us. Just so we can make sure that nobody in our chat ever gets this desperate. We want to know. Why? What attracted you? You sent her $101 and you have repented. God forgives you. We do too. But we want to know why, Bishop. Hold on. I'm about to share you with I will make sure everybody see, because we got to make sure they understand. Tell us, Bishop. What about what you saw? Hold on. Mute your TV.
Hold on.
We got to make sure.
You caught a nigga with his nipples out and shit. What the fuck?
Oh, the people don't want to see the nipples, Bishop.
No, I'm gonna raise my camera here. Y'all ain't showing y'all my nipples.
Do like Marissa. Get your purple comforter and cover yourself.
Y'all know it's white. It's Ralph Lauren white, but they are bleached. I tell you that. But anyway, come on, goddamn it! Since you didn't put me on you doing your boy like this.
You heard the jackal. He said
Hold on, damn it. Let me establish you doing your boy like this.
He said she is submissive. That is appealing to us as a man. Is that the reason?
Fuck about none of that shit.
Oh, you don't care about the jackal was trying to help you.
Save the kids.
You were trying to save the kids.
Yes. Okay. And if I could get a little bit of that funky ass in the bit, I was like, hey, listen, the bishop would take a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, with 3 condoms on. Now this is before.
No.
This is before I knew of the bacterial halitosis that she was going through. Now, once I heard that the pussy stank, I said, oh, hell, God. Well, I don't believe in no God or Jesus, but I said, surely, certainly, where's the band? God damn it, the band ain't here. I said, surely, certainly, the Lord himself veered me away from that shit. Because let me tell you, can I be honest with you? I would have been. Won't he do it? God damn it! Listen, can I be transparent?
Oh, before you say that, I gotta honor everybody in the chat now. The Jackal say, "How funky do you want it?" Though sometimes they like it with a little bit of a twang.
I don't like that tart tank. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. You know, if the motherfucker ain't, if we ain't in the tub fucking, and you gotta, if you take 5 steps coming out that tub to the bed, you got to go rebathe, because that shit, in my mind, that's why, I don't do that. I like it clean, which is why, now see, this is also before I knew she was a porn star.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I had no knowledge of that. Had I had knowledge of that, I would have never had a desire to save them bastards. Praise the Lord.
What does her being a porn star got to do with saving the kids?
Fuck them kids. You don't give a fuck about them kids. If she don't give a fuck about them, I want the ass. Are you missing the message?
No, because you said
The
initially you wanted
kids
to
was,
save the kids.
yes, as a byproduct of me fucking the mama. See, because I'm not like Will. I'm going to take care of the bastards because I'm fucking the mama. You make sense?
No.
Okay. It ain't supposed to.
Let me not say that. It does make sense. Of course, my mom used to always say, if you get the cat, you got to take care of the kitten.
You got to take care of them kittens. You goddamn right.
I get that. But what I'm not understanding is what you saw.
What was attractive? Nothing was attractive.
What made you desire to save this woman?
I am an alienated.
This succubus.
I am an alienated father of a 13-year-old son. It's been my goal in life to be the perfect father because I have so much love. I've had daycares. I love kids. I have not had that opportunity with my own children. I have a 29-year-old daughter. Don't miss this, y'all. This is important because it shows you how close the fruit falls from the tree and stays there. I got a 29-year-old daughter that lives in Baltimore, Maryland, bought a $670,000 house 3 years ago. She lives with her man and my 4-year-old grandson. Her man owns a trucking company. See, my daughter was smart enough to fuck with
Hold on. Nima Loves 100 said, "Don't feel bad, Bishop. I sent $50 last year for Christmas. Sadly, I didn't know. I also sent for the cleaning business. I heard her story.
Then she told you to get your shit out of her trunk. Go ahead.
And wanted to help.
Yep.
I know guys gullible.
Yep. Oh shit, damn, Allie, you rough. God damn, you rough on the ones you love too.
No, that's what she said. I know guys gullible.
Okay, yeah. But you agree though, we gullible as a motherfucker, don't you?
And that's one of the reasons why I did want to do the channel. I had mixed emotions about it because I do believe that there is a need.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I believe there's also
the first need is mental. We have to deal with that mental need.
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. But there's a greater issue at play with Marissa. Marissa has the type of spirit that is a get over spirit.
Mm-hmm.
She believes she would get more humbling herself and being her true, authentic self.
She don't get
and not trying to get over on people because she would probably get a lot more.
I told her that from the first fucking comment on
her. But by her having this get over spirit, playing games, thinking she's smarter than everybody else, playing word games, when you could clearly see it's a scam, I think shows that there is a cognitive real delay here. I think this.
Yeah, she's definitely developmentally delayed.
She is not making it so well that she doesn't need the help. But I think in her poverty-riddled mind, she winning by doing this.
And
because
she's
not being.
She is winning.
She's not. She's not.
Listen,
let me tell you something that I know. This is something I saw. This is something I saw in a family member.
All right, come on.
I think everybody got one of these people in their family. They beg, they ask, they are lying, so they don't have and they have.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the righteous forsaken. I've never seen the unjust prosper. Watch those people. Marissa don't got furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Marissa ain't got a car right now.
Lifestyle. Lifestyle consequences.
It's not lifestyle.
No,
It's the fact
lifestyle
that
consequences is what
you have a hole in your hand. You're not doing as good as in your narrow, thin, poverty-riddled mind you think you're doing. You really are trying to get over on people and you lying, but you don't even realize how slow you are because you really have a need. You really are broke in real life.
Yes.
But you sitting back trying to get over on people. That's why you're never getting ahead.
But she's winning for the short term.
I don't think
Because
so.
she's getting the bag.
How?
What you mean? Supposedly somebody gave this bitch $3,000.
How long you think that's gonna last? Probably as long as that tax money lasted the last year.
That
I'm
bitch
sure
didn't get
that money's gonna be going in no time. One thing about a person who
She didn't get no $3,000.
Huh? She had 2 kids and she filed tax return when she did the interview with Marcus. And when he asked her about the income tax money, she said it was already gone.
Oh yeah, she spent that. She put $4,000 down on that Ford Focus. She
Right.
bought a fucking 50-inch TV. I could tell you, I could detail everything she bought. She bought that goddamn DJI Pocket 3 for $663. Came out to like $701 with the fucking tax. So when the bitch swiped the card, I stopped the motherfucking screen and had another motherfucker with eyes look at that shit. Listen, this bitch rent. Let me say this on this video so y'all can see me. I spoke with the leasing manager because I am a church. Y'all want this check for this lady's back rent? What lady? Marissa Jones. I can tell you the apartment number, everything. The woman was never behind on her rent. If she got $3,000 in that GoFundMe, she used that shit to prepay another couple of months' rent and have some money in the bank and bought that funky ass blue and white sweater dress, bought Will them fucking Weebox from Ross. They went to Ross and went on a goddamn spree.
Yeah, but again, that goes back to what I said about how the
She winning.
unjust does not prosper.
That's why she
Again,
thinks she
that
winning.
money, that a fool and his money shall
Yeah,
surely
I
depart.
was that fool.
So okay, so what I'm saying to me is what I'm saying is you're not winning because the money burning a hole through your hand. You don't even have good financial literacy to stretch it. Okay, you can't make me think
Allie, hold on.
that you could not have furnished at home.
Allie, you missing what I'm saying. We
She not
know
winning.
this bitch ain't winning. She winning in the short term in her mind. Marissa, you winning, bro.
But that goes back
I
to
know
the
you
point
watching.
that goes back to the point I was just making. She's not winning. She's too
No.
ignorant to even know it.
Hold on. Let me say this, and then that'll kill all of this shit.
Because guess what? With the
Hold
amount of followers that she has, if she was smart and she was
She'd have made
honest,
bank.
hold on.
If
She
she was
could have
humble.
went to the first. She could have went to Ashley's, picked out some furniture, and said, "Guys, I really want this for my kids. I'm trying to."
And they would have paid for it.
And they would have bought it.
You goddamn right.
People would have helped her, and then she could have showed them her lifestyle, showed them her, you know, how she getting her apartment together. I'm trying to pay my bills, but Marissa's so stupid that by lying and fudging the numbers, she's turning people against her, and people got a right to know. Because if your goal for that GoFundMe was 4,000, this is my total point. If it was 4,000, you had 1,400 sitting in that fucking GoFundMe, right? Even if you drew it out, it was there. You also got 3,000 from the girl. That's by your admission. We don't know what the girl sent her, but that's what
she has her GoFundMe on trickle pay, so she gets a little bit of the time.
Okay, but that's what I'm trying to say. She said she had under $1,000. She had $1,000 coming in a month in her own mouth when she said on that live.
Her words were, I got less than $1,000
a little
to my
under
name.
1,000. A little under 1,000. And then
After
she
she
had
got
1,000 coming in the end of the month. So if the
Right.
girl gave her the 3,000, do you not have the over the 4,000?
She got 2 $500 cash apps after that 3,000. So don't miss that. So that's another 1,000 plus the less than 1,000 she had. That's over $5,400. Go ahead.
So that's my point. My point is you're lying and misrepresenting that. So what everything that John Doe said in that comment.
That wasn't John Doe. That was John David Wilkerson. Me, nigga. Me. He didn't read the whole name. That was me.
No, it was a John Doe. And they sent me an email.
What you mean?
I have a John Doe who sent me an email of themselves.
He copied and pasted my shit then. That's my comment.
Maybe it was more than one. Maybe it was more than one and she deleted them.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Somebody else went and wrote it. Again, must be.
Okay.
Something else.
Okay.
Her having surgery.
She had my comment comment taken down, and they rewrote that shit.
No, somebody wrote from a John about how she planning to have surgery, how
Right,
she's planning
that
not
was
to work.
no, that's my comment. It was taken down because Marissa complained about it. So I guess someone screenshot it and rewrote it.
Right. I
But
think maybe.
go ahead.
Maybe. But either way, what I'm saying is the people are spreading the awareness because people like Nima have been taken advantage of. And
Yeah, they tied.
she's so stupid, not Nima, Marissa, that
Right.
she would get the help if she would just be honest. Because bitch, you do need it. You are broke.
Well, at this point, she can't. Even if she did I'm sorry, y'all, and threw herself on the mercy of the court, her and Will are both done. So that's why I told Will he got to rebrand himself. You can't. You done, bro. You cooked. You got to rebrand yourself. There's no
Nobody
coming
can do
back
that.
from this.
Listen, even if Will separated himself from Marissa, you can
Cooked.
tell that he is unintelligent when he opened his mouth.
Right. He got a lot of knowledge now. He's getting a lot of knowledge from these
No,
self-help books and shit, but it's not
no,
going it's
no,
not going to work for him because of who
no,
he's connected to, and that's what I
no.
told him. I
Will
preached
does
the
not.
whole
Will
sermon.
does not understand. First of all, you can't just read them books and think you know. You should get out there and try it. Okay. If you tell me that it's not a good day on the stock market because it's red, then I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because every investor that I know, including myself, and I have a few investment accounts, I buy when they red because I know I'm getting it at a discount.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just duh. I don't want to buy when it's green because it's increased in price.
Allie, a mortgage is a liability, his nigga said.
Guess what? I'm going to say something. From an investor standpoint, what he said was semi-true. Again, that goes to listen, hold on. It tells me that he does not know what he's talking about. Because listen,
Right,
this is what he's trying to say. This is what he's trying to say. What he is attempting to say is partially true. A mortgage is considered a liability from a perspective of building generational wealth. And the reason they say that is because when you live in your house, most people live in their house alone with their family. They do not house hack. They do not rent portions of the house. They do not. So the house is a liability because it's not making money. That's from an investor perspective.
Wait a minute, but it is making money.
Let
though.
me finish. No, listen to me. When you're not finishing, you're gonna understand.
Go ahead.
A lot of investors, what they will do is they will house hack. Mm-hmm. So my brother, before he had children, he bought a house in New York and he split the house up as a rental. Mm-hmm. When you go and get another mortgage, it is not considered a liability because you put the income that the house is making. Mm-hmm. If my mortgage is $1,000 and I got 2 renters and I live here and they paying $500 each, I'm living here for free. Mm-hmm. From an investor perspective, semi-true, right?
Right.
However, investors will also tell you it is never better to rent than buy because equity exists.
Exactly.
Even if your mortgage doesn't gain you equity, what makes land profitable is the fact that it is immobile. That's how they tax it because it can't be moved, right?
This is where he lost me. Okay, he said.
This is how I know he don't know what he's talking about.
He said, as long as you are paying for it. Wait a minute. You said, first of all, you don't own it. As long as you're paying for it, you don't own it, and it's not making you any money, sir. As long as you're making your monthly payments.
See, what Will is doing is he's reading these books and he's half understanding.
Right. He's taking everything out of context.
Right, because
he don't do context, and he don't know
having
nothing
5
about
kids, you can't do the house hacking. It's never going to work for you. So what a smart investor would do is they would not buy out of their reach, or they commonly say hopping on the rat race, where you qualify for 350 and you go buy a $350,000 house. An investor don't do things like that because they want to leave room. They want to leave room because
they like equity, positive equity.
A lot of investors want to have rentals. They want to have extra properties. Now, you a 50-year-old man starting this financial guru career, and I can already tell by your context you don't understand what you're saying, especially when you say the dollar is about to be absolute. You mean obsolete?
I tried to get that in my face. I gave him so many. There were so many grammatical errors. He used reflect for project. people are trying to reflect on him instead of project. What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Investors will tell you the number one equity builder, the number one generational wealth builder in the U.S. is real estate.
Real estate, yeah.
BlackRock, billion-dollar company, real estate. They buy and sell. During 2008, what caused the economic crash in 2008 in the U.S.?
Barack Obama. I mean,
real estate.
Real estate. God damn it.
So at the end of the day, how can somebody who you trying to convince telling you real estate is not
predatory lending did that shit
a profitable investment? You sound dumb.
And this is why, and this is the only reason why.
And let me tell you something. When I brought NVIDIA, which is a stock, okay, NVIDIA wasn't even $100, but it was red. That's how long ago I bought it. Knowing that they're the leading chip generator and AI pushing, getting deals with other big corporations and companies. This is the whole startup of the war between China and the US. I bought it, a lot of it, when it was red. Do you know it's almost $200? It was red the other day. When I see it red, I'm buying. Because anybody who is smart knows that if we're going into a place where AI is going to be
ruling the world
and running shit, putting people out of work,
out of jobs.
And Panera Bread ain't gonna need wheel. Shit, they gonna have a robot making
those sandwiches. I'm glad you said that. It is rumored in these YouTube streets that Will either is no longer with Panera Bread.
100% the Jackal, buy the dip.
Huh?
No, somebody said buy the dip. I said right. That's what I do. Buy the dip. That's what they call it. Investors call it buying a dip.
It's rumored that that Will either got a second job at the hospital, or he got a job at the hospital and is no longer at Panera. But it's rumored that Will's working at the hospital now. If he got a second job, I'm thinking he preparing to make a move.
What you mean? Elaborate.
Well, Marissa dictated to him that
she need to get a second job.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But the reason that he need to get the second job is because she ain't moving in his. Let me make sure I
small
quote
apartment,
right.
Little ass apartment.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 bedroom, I think.
With 1 bedroom and no headboard. But he say he got a headboard, but he ain't gonna show it. So if he got 2 jobs.
But she don't have a headboard.
But so if he got 2 jobs, she ain't got shit. Okay, she got a goddamn couch from Cons or Temu or somewhere at the feet.
I don't know. Here's the thing that's crazy to me. We'll find out in due time, because what you do in the dark comes to the light. If he's still worthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know? A lot of stuff is going to come out and they're not going to be able to hide it. So you want to be a public figure. You want to give people financial advice, but you don't want to.
No, she want to be a public figure that's private.
No, I'm talking about him.
Not possible. He want to be a public figure that's private also now. You know?
Nope. You know why he wants to be he wants to be private, because it's not working out. And here's the thing. Will is out here looking for a woman. I don't care what nobody say. He's fishing for a woman.
A high value one at that.
That's right. He don't like Marissa.
He broke.
He doesn't like Marissa. But I will say this. I think that he is trying to level up in his life, and he sees this as an opportunity, and he is trying to seize the moment, and he wants to cut off Marissa. He does want a high value woman, and he don't want her.
But you want to know what's sad?
The baby is going to suffer. Both of them.
You want to know what's sad, and you're not ready for this prophecy?
What?
He gonna marry her.
I don't know if he gonna do that.
He gonna marry her just because he don't want to deal with the child support shit, because he's tired of being in and out of goddamn jail for child support, man. He gonna marry that bitch, and he gonna pimp her ass out, and every dollar that she make, because she's gonna continue to make money online. Let's just accept that.
I hope
No matter what we say, no matter what we do, this
I
bitch.
hope that they can both better each other's life. I hope they could get married. I would like to see more families together. I would. I believe that he won't if he could find something better, because he's definitely looking, and he's looking hard.
He's going to marry her and continue to be the man that he is, and that's where he's gonna fuck up.
I don't know.
Because Marissa, huh?
I don't know.
Listen,
I think that he is
listen to the
going to
prophet now.
listen to listen.
Mhm.
Listen to me. See, you caught some of the stuff, but you didn't catch it all.
All
There's
right.
a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and I have speculations too. I really don't want to guesstimate on it because I'm trying to see if I could see more of it coming to light.
Mm-hmm.
Sienna Jewel, he should marry her, because he shouldn't have ever. He might be at his cap at his level. You're right, but he should have never kept sleeping with her when he knew what he knew. Okay, I don't
Right.
care how easy it was. He should have pulled back and went ahead and was done with it. But here's the thing: ain't too many high value women gonna deal with you, and you got 3 kids on child
What
support.
you mean by too many? Ain't one high level fucking woman gonna deal with that bullshit.
But hold on now. This is 2025. You got every now and then you will meet a woman that got it going on, and she
Yeah.
with a
And
little bum
she'll accept the bum just because she can, right? And
just because she could.
he got good poverty dick. You right.
The problem is if he's his true, authentic self, then maybe he might catch somebody that will help him. But we're looking. That's my point. We digress. I digress. We're looking. That's why he wants you to hit the panel. So he hoping to
So you
have
think
some type of
so
intellectual conversation with some type of woman. Baby, ain't no takers over there. The fuck?
so hold on.
In the dating
You
site?
think you think that god damn it, what's that bitch name? You think Lynn Whitfield gonna come and save Martin? You think that this motherfucking clown boy can find a Lynn Whitfield alley?
Here's the thing. My sister said I said that too much, but I have on Kevin Samuels. There was this lady who came on. This lady made, I think she said 6-7 figures. She was dating a guy. This man probably made 35,000, if that, a year.
I remember the episode. Go ahead.
And she was gonna marry him.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was gonna sign a prenuptial agreement. She was gonna marry him.
Did you hear that? What was the first thing you just said? She was gonna do what?
Marry him.
No. Sign a who?
Prenuptial.
Totally protected.
Yeah, well, not necessarily, because if you were the breadwinner and I'm accustomed to a lifestyle, I can still get alimony. I just can't take your ass to the bank.
You can't take me to the bank, but you can get something, and I'm willing to give you
That's
something.
right.
If I married you, I'm willing to give you something, but nigga, you ain't gonna get what you thought you was gonna get.
But she still will walk away with something.
Right.
Which is better than what he got. And if he keep working and get that, he'll be perfectly fine. But hold on. 9 times out of 10.
You never answered my question.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished my answer.
All
9
right.
times out of 10, if he wouldn't do all this to hold on to Marissa for child support, what you think he'd do to a high value woman who working to take care of his ass? Whatever she say.
He ain't humble enough to deal with a high value woman.
Oh, he is. He's not humble enough.
He's too arrogant, man.
He's not humble enough when it comes to Marissa.
The first time that high value woman try to check his ass, he gonna buck.
I don't think so. Let me tell you something. Observation. One woman looking at this man. Okay. And women, baby, we are readers. And I ain't talking about just books. I'm talking about between the fucking lines, okay?
I got you.
Will is a pussy.
So do you think that
a bitch ass man look like in his jailhouse days got bent over many jailhouse bunks?
So you think Ving Rhames would have made him get on his knees and fix it?
Will would have got on his knees willingly. That's how weak he is.
I believe that you are correct, my dear. I believe you might have a little prophetic in you too. Got prophetess.
I'm telling you. I'm not saying he's not going to marry her out of desperation, but I don't think he wants.
Desperation is the right word.
Because you can look at how he looked at her.
Out of desperation, it leads to his destruction.
When I looked at how he looked at her in that baby name video, Will can't stand her.
He can't stand that girl, man. And he was so flabbergasted by the crazy shit that was coming out her face. He was like, did I really get this dumb bitch pregnant?
Would you name so you wouldn't name your baby Jesus? Bitch, this man told you 35 minutes straight about the historical meaning of the name.
He disrespected the Mexicans to get his point across.
He's told you the origin of the name, who commonly uses it, and you still sitting up here talking about Jesus. That's not the proper pronunciation. Okay?
Cognitive dissonance.
He was just looking at her just looking at her like, you are dumb.
Well, you know, it just goes to prove a point because Will says that he's a king and he refers to all black women except for you, Chanel B, Charmaine, and a few others he refers to as anything other than a black queen. You see, what he failed to realize is that every king that I've seen so far has fallen prey to that damn church with no walls. And he don't seem to understand. I had to help him understand that he's addicted to this woman.
Charmaine is here.
Charmaine, what's up, girl? Charmaine, you've been a thorn in this man's side. What the fuck did you do to Will Dot?
But what I'm saying is, he does not like her. He is looking for something better. Hence, the whole time they've been together, he's been talking to other women. The whole time.
Well, he said that they've never been together, and she said that they have.
Correct.
So we got two conflicting
Well,
stories.
no, that's not true because he said we haven't been together in a long time. So at one point they was together.
Yeah, he talks out of both sides of his mouth, and then he woke up and said he loved her. Jumped up out of his sleep, and now see. Can I explain to y'all as a man what jumping up in the middle of the night while you sleeping, claiming that you love a woman is doing in this situation? Can I tell y'all?
Let me tell you something. Even if they get married, when she had that baby, shit gonna get real. We're gonna be in for a show then, for sure.
Listen, what Will has done by getting on here and saying, I love her, is he has pacified Marissa for the time being.
Oh, absolutely.
She ate that shit up, and now she is
Well,
even.
no. He had already pacified her, so you missed it. In her live, she said, see, it was clues she was dropping. She was dropping little crumbs. You know, she a little crumb snatcher, so she was dropping crumbs for other people. She was like, I don't know, she was talking about you or somebody else. She was talking about you at 1st.
Mhm.
And she said, you were trying to tell her baby daddy to get a DNA, and that
Right.
other person that was in his chat is always rude to her.
Right.
I think you said she had mentioned Charmaine. Was that Charmaine she was talking about it?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. She mentioned Charmaine in about 4 or 5 videos. He said, do you want to be with this bitch? You want to fuck this bitch? Do you know this bitch?
Well, she was saying the person was rude to her, and he must not know that this person is very rude to her. So she was like, cause I mean,
you supposed to protect me. He ain't protecting me.
She wanted him to block the person.
Right. And he didn't. He kept talking about her. And that burnt Marissa's bridge even more.
But if you listen to her talk, you could tell they were talking.
Yeah, but you see, he was using Charmaine to get on her nerves. See, Will does shit to
no,
antagonize
I don't think he's doing it to get on her nerve. I really do think he's fishing for a woman. I do.
You think so?
Yes. He wants you to hit the pan on her. Even with Foreign Blood, you claim you don't like her. You call her an old bag. Why she need to turn on her camera on?
Right.
So you can see her? Why? You know what she look like.
Right. Did you know she just had a baby?
Yes. She looks good and she's doing good. Let me tell you, I had my baby. I couldn't do half the stuff she's doing.
She just had a baby, yo. That's a phenomenal fucking woman.
Strong.
And went and had the teeth surgery and all that. I don't fuck with her channel no more because she allows Sonny to come after you on that shit. So I don't subscribe to her no more.
Now come on now. Hold on.
I love you. I just can't.
Hold on now. I'm gonna intervene for the sake of peace.
Mm-hmm.
She cannot stop another grown woman. You and her were going back and forth.
No, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. No, we weren't going back and forth. Sonny came for me and I responded. I don't fuck with people.
Okay, but listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's going back and forth. When you come for me and I respond, that's back and forth. She might have initiated the confrontation. And she did say, I was in the live, I think, the one you're talking about. She did say, all right, y'all, we're not going to do
she
that.
Did. And she put me in timeout, not Sonny. Biased. Put both of us in fucking timeout. And then she said, no, Bishop, you got to understand, that's my Sonny. And, I don't have to protect her. She can definitely protect herself. But I don't do biased shit. You gonna fucking time me out, you gonna time that bitch out too. Cause we was both going at it, like you said, right?
Yeah, maybe she should have timed both of y'all out. And in hindsight, she probably did not know how to handle it
It
because
don't
it just
even matter. Because at the end of the day, this is all entertainment. See, they take this
because it's
shit seriously.
absolutely.
I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. You know
Like,
why?
I think the important thing is we have to remember the why. Why do we do certain things and what is it for? I'm not
Oh,
saying
and you
nobody is
know, you
right.
said something very important in one of your videos with that CPS shit. What's your motivation? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Right. See, now, before, and I'm
Because
going to
we
be
had
honest.
I think on that same live, there was a conversation that took place. I think the beef sector people were showing up. I saw Kenola several times.
What's a beef sector? What these sectors and shit? What, can you explain that shit to me? What sector am I
It's
in?
just what it says. You might want to look it up. It's a
I've
beef
been in the
sector.
mommy sector, huh?
They said we the mommy sector. We
Oh,
patrolling
I'm in the
mommies.
mommy sector with you and
It,
pineapples in there?
well, we policing and patrolling mommies. Yeah.
See, now that didn't even motherfucking
I
me.
didn't know that either, but that's what they consider us. They're
Okay.
the beef sector where that's what they do. They handle beefs.
Oh.
So they'll report you. They go real life if necessary.
Yo, this YouTube streets is a fucking cesspool, man.
Oh yeah,
I brought my blind cripple ass in here thinking I could get thousands of dollars a month from this bullshit. Yo, Allie, let me laugh with you, yo. I got in this motherfucker. I've been on here 8 or 9 years. God damn it, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna make thousands of
But my
dollars a
point
month.
to her was, and I don't even know if Granny knew that, but the
Hold
people
on.
that the people she was speaking with, that's where they were from.
Hold on.
And
If I made $57 so far on YouTube,
I
do
did
it.
not want to rattle their cages because for one, I'm not gonna put myself in front of a moving truck for Marissa. The fuck?
I'm not gonna put myself in front of a park truck for that bitch.
That's my point.
That shit
So
might
when they
pack
were
up by
saying
itself
that
and run me the fuck over.
they wanted to mass report her and do this stuff, do I agree with it?
They
My
take
question
folks
is,
to court in the beef section.
I'm telling you, yes, shit get
Oh
real.
my God. I
Somebody
might not
knocked
want.
somebody knocked on somebody mama door. Somebody said they was gonna shoot
Somebody knock on
somebody.
my. What? Oh, listen. Yeah, Solid Sunny said she was sending somebody to my house, know where I live, and gonna have me killed the other day. I said, what?
Mm-hmm.
You know who the fuck I am. You know how many niggas in charge. I can show you. I ain't gonna let my camera down. I can show you bullet holes in me right now. Listen, I'm a retired New York City police detective that lost my legs 9/11. Okay? I saved 3 fucking people, so it wasn't in vain. Listen, I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. 2010 aggressive stage 2 pancreatic, because I was a fucking drunk my whole life that used cocaine from the age of 9. I had glioblastoma brain cancer in 2021. Had my brain open twice behind this left ear right here for my birthday. I done beat all that shit. So if there's a motherfucker out there, now listen, I ain't no tough guy. I am not a tough guy, but I stay prepared. If there's a nigga out there that's quick on the draw, bring your ass. That's all I tell them. Meet me in the motherfucking park. I'll
But
detach these. Go ahead.
but what I was saying was they were president. They were saying they wanted to report her for fraud.
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm saying, and call CPS too, because they said, you saying all this stuff she doing, who is going to do something about it? Which I agree to an extent. Either we lying and just want to talk about it and look at it, or we're telling the truth. And now when they want to do something, we telling them don't. So I just think that I'm not gonna say do and I'm not gonna say don't. I haven't seen anything that I witnessed that I felt like merited calling CPS yet. Now I do agree that she needs to be feeding those kids better than what she's doing and on time in a timely manner. But I haven't seen where she doesn't feed them. You
Can,
know?
can I can I be honest with y'all?
Uh-huh.
The bishop got an open murder case right now in
Oh, we
Williamsburg
don't
County.
Bishop. Don't
So
make no
that's why.
admissions on this internet. Hey,
Yeah.
growing in peace. Guess what, Bishop? Growing in peace knows Marissa
Oh, really?
from back home. Your woman.
Is that? Hey, Maho. Listen. So she know about when Marissa tried to sell her girlfriend's man some ass at the party and got banked and ran out of town. That's why she can't go home. Because that's what her father said. Her daddy. Her
You hear
daddy.
that growing in peace? You know anything about that story? When she tried to get on her best friend's man, and the best friend caught her, and
And the
you know,
girls jumped her. They banked her ass.
Nima loves. I agree, because sometimes you call CPS, that might be what Marissa has to do. She might have to take parenting classes, and that's why she's so mad. Because she said, when you say CPS, boy, that's like throwing fucking holy water on the vampire. She get mad.
No, holy water on a hoe. Mm-hmm.
She get mad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. Who brought up CPS? Why would you even say that name? I was like, goodness, is it that
But
deep?
listen, as a child that grew up in the system, okay, I grew up in foster care and group homes. I do not wish to see Thomas and Momo go into the system, but with a mother like Marissa Jones, it is the best thing for them. Now, Thomas is already displaying signs of a little
Don't say it.
feminine.
No,
Femininity. He's
I disagree.
okay. That's fine. I'm telling you, as a kid that grew up in the system, I'm looking at the signs.
I don't
He don't
see.
have a positive male figure in his life.
That
He's
doesn't mean
growing
anything.
up around
Let me tell you
Marissa.
what I do see about him.
Go ahead.
I do think he is masculine. She said herself he got into a fight. She said
Uh-huh.
herself he stood up the wheel for her.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That pissed me off, because as a child, she should never put him in that position where he could be hurt.
There's plenty
Where
of faggots out there
a
that's masculine
grown
in fight.
a grown man could come against him. No, I think he's protective over his mother. I
Mm-hmm.
think he holds his brother's hand. I've not seen anything he does that says holding himself feminine or anything.
Mm-hmm.
He actually sometimes to me appears sad.
Thomas act gay, and I'm just gonna say it like that
He don't.
because in my opinion, God
He
damn
don't.
it, Thomas acts gay. There may be others that see that. I don't know. I'm just telling you because I worked with children at a place called the Children's Village in New York where I grew up. I went back and worked at this place, and they fired me because I was too lenient with the kids because I knew what the fuck the kids was going through. But what I'm saying is he's displaying some things that a boy that grows up without a male figure, a positive male figure in his life, are going to display. He's
He
growing
actually,
up around a
you see,
woman.
that's a lie, because he does have a male figure, and I think that a couple of people have already disclosed that.
Who? Who's the male figure?
His father
His
active
father's
in
in
his
his life?
life. Yes, Marissa does not allow him to talk to him sometimes, because she feel like, oh, he not doing this and he not doing that. She says it in some of her videos, or he want to see his son, but he need to come to me. He need to
Mm-hmm.
make his way to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he could be, you've been in Atlanta for how long, and you just thought of the other day on a live with Aboriginal, we were talking about this, how she said, oh, I just thought about it. I could meet him halfway. That's a good idea. Bitch, how long you been in Atlanta?
Hey, look in your comments. It says he acts sassy. Thomas acts gay. I'm not the only one that sees this. I'm not the only one that sees this. And I ain't crazy. I'm blind as a motherfucker. It says give an example. What you want an example of? Of how he first of all, he got childbearing hips.
Oh, come on now. He has no control over that. That's no. And his clothes.
I'm not saying what he has control over. I'm
But here's
saying
the
what
thing,
he's
that
going
does
to
not make him gay. And I don't think he has
you gonna
childbearing
let me
hips.
finish?
No, because you said something for me to respond. Now I'm responding. Now you want to
I
stop
wasn't
me.
finished with what I was saying though.
But listen, his clothes are too small. I do not believe that he has any type of flamboyant or any type. I mean, there's nothing wrong with if he is gay, but I just don't see that in this child.
Okay.
He hands ain't on the hip. He ain't talking with a sis. I don't see none of that.
Okay.
And
Thomas
look,
sassy.
Charmaine said she don't see it. I don't
He's
see it.
sassy. That's fine. He's sassy though, in my opinion. But what I'm saying is let me go back to that childbearing hip thing.
Now,
What I'm
Cynthia Holloman. Now, why you had to put that on there?
what that say? What Cynthia say? I can't see. I'm blind. What Cynthia say?
Punks fight too.
I said that. There's plenty of faggots that ain't the best
Why?
fighters.
But see, that's my point. His clothes are too small.
I
When I
understand that.
saw him at the pumpkin patch, his clothes too small.
Mm-hmm.
That's not his fault. That's Marissa's. While she's sitting around with new pants and shoes on, filming a baby name video, bitch, you not taking care of the kids you got, ho.
You
Why are
said
you
it too.
worrying about, you acting like this new baby gonna open doors for you? Bitch, you gonna be struggling 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies.
I
Will
think
ain't
your
gonna, Will
I
ain't
think
gonna
your
elevate your life.
I think your exact words were that Thomas was her twin. They built exactly alike, and
Yep, because she like to call him fat, and she got
No,
all of
did you
all.
say that?
That's what I meant. I'm
All right, now,
elaborating.
well, when you meant that, if you look at the shape of their bodies, their hips, they both shaped just alike, Allie.
No,
That's
his
all I'm
foot.
saying. I'm not
No,
trying to. I'm not. I'm just saying he's shaped like his mama.
he's
And
full.
boys, hey, and
No,
boys internalize that and behave like what they see.
I
I'm a
don't think
boy.
so.
I'm telling. You can think what you want. I'm a boy. I'm telling you. I done raised boys. I know what I'm telling you. They internalize that shit, especially when you go in your mama's phone and see her lifestyle.
What
Because
does that
she
mean?
gives him her
All
phone.
of that, all of that fuels what we say we think we see, which is resentment, hate, a
Definitely,
disdain. He called her a
definitely,
fucking bum.
definitely
He
resentment.
has no respect for her. He cursed her right in front of her.
Yes.
And sadly, she needs to send him with his father.
I don't
Where
know
he,
the father, so I
yeah,
don't
she
know.
needs.
I don't know if that's a good
And when he wasn't
recommendation or
with his
not.
father, growing up, he said he was with his father's mother, his grandmother, and then Marissa's mother, where he could have a family support. Just because you don't like your family, don't mean those children don't deserve to be around a family.
What did father go to prison for?
I don't know. In and out of jail, she said in prison. I don't know, but regardless of what it is, you can't bring that up when you was fucking him. It wasn't a point.
No. I'm not. That shit don't matter. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Is he the proper father for Thomas? I just want to know what he went to prison
Let me
for.
ask you. I got a
Go
question
ahead.
for your question.
Go ahead.
Is she the proper mother for Thomas?
Absolutely. We've already determined that they need to go in the system because she's not the proper mother.
Okay, so then
Mhm.
he needs to be with his father. At
That,
that point, he was with
but
him. Hold on.
he could be going to a
He was
worse
with his
situation with the father.
father. Marissa didn't even have custody of him. His father
Right.
did. She
Right.
already had a CPS case. He was with his father.
Right.
His father's mother and his father were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom was also active.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to let that happen again.
Right.
She
But what I'm
doesn't.
saying,
I believe she don't want to do that because he keep Momo.
my only question is the father a better option than the mother? Because we don't know nothing about the father.
Well, listen, I'm
Thomas
willing
is
to.
going through
I'm willing.
depression and all kind of shit because of his mama, and he taking it out in school.
Well, I don't know if he's taking it out of school. It could be a little bit of not having no
He
home
took a
training.
knife to school.
Well, that's the. I mean, he defended himself. He probably getting picked on. He don't have proper clothing. His hair is not cut.
Absolutely.
She not taking
Absolutely.
care of him.
It all roots back to the mama.
And it's probably multiple people, not one person. So he probably felt like there's no way he could stand to fight these people. So he probably thought to himself he would take protection.
Well, if she send him to his dad, she gonna lose that check. So she ain't doing that.
Well, she gonna lose a babysitter too. She gonna lose several things, and that's probably the reason. But to me, the motivation is the benefit outweighs the motivation. She needs to go ahead and send him.
Right. She's not.
Because I feel like when he gets to a point where she cannot manage him anymore, she's gonna be quick to give him a rate, but the damage gonna be done.
So what somebody say is my beard? What about my beard? Does my daughter have what? Hold on. What that comment say, Allie? Does my daughter have what?
I don't know. I don't even know the comment you're talking
Oh,
about.
something about my beard and my daughter. Somebody had a question about my daughter. I
I
don't know.
think I don't think I feel for Thomas. I do. I
Well, I
really
told
do.
Will that he missed his opportunity. He need to get you Sweden. Oh, they being ignorant. Anyway, I told Will he missed
Hey,
his
Eon
opportunity.
Start,
I told
Gemini
Will
Jim.
he need to put this chick on the stroll before she get too big. Her and Cookie, being that he already sent her to the bus driver to make some money selling that thing, he need to go ahead. Um, he need to go ahead and put her on the stroll and capitalize on his opportunity.
Growing in Peace says she does know about that story.
Okay, growing in peace. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? Her daddy wasn't lying then, huh? I believe both of those children will thrive if they are. No, I'm not from Sweden. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
As
I'm
well
definitely.
as the reason that she stopped doing corn.
Oh, yeah, she stopped doing corn because she had to get her kid back. Mm-hmm.
As well as what happened when she went to the Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm. Bishop, some stuff should be kept to myself. Like what? My life's an open book. I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers.
Oh Lord, come on, Bishop. Now we ain't gonna do
I'm
that
just
now.
saying. They goddamn, they're telling me. Now, hold on, Allie. Hold on, Allie. Come on
What?
now. I'm going to address the bullshit as it's presented to me. Now, that's who I am.
I know, but listen, while we talk, I'm gonna tell you, I hate to sound like Kevin
Oh,
Samuels.
don't even look at the
I
comments? All
see.
right, go ahead.
That's what I was about to say.
I
We
know.
not looking at the comments. We just
You
talking.
right. You right.
And you went, you said your opinion. I don't see that. I see a child, and it's hard to always gauge with children, especially when they're under the thumb of their mother. And she is, to me, at times she does seem loving. I don't know if it's for the camera, and at times she does seem very hard on Thomas, a little harder on him than she is on Momo. Momo walk around telling her to shut the hell up and shake that booty, and just shit that needs to be controlled. And it's not. No type of consequence, no type of correction, no nothing. But Thomas gets it all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Kathy said, what happened? Hold on. Is it Kathy? I can't hardly see. What happened in the Dominican Republic?
Oh, let's see if somebody can come on up with the Dominican Republic story.
What about that? You know what, the jackal? He said she stopped because they paid her to stop, just like that man that paid her to stop dancing. You ain't never lied.
I gotta get out of here now. Go pick up this churn.
All right, going to get the churn, Bishop.
I gotta go pick up the babies, y'all. Hey, listen, I love y'all. And listen, y'all with them smart ass comments, bring that shit to my channel.
Y'all go visit Bishop.
Huh?
I say y'all go visit Bishop.
Yeah, y'all come visit me and bring all that slick shit. Okay?
Thank
I
you,
love all
Cynthia.
that. Love all y'all. Love you, Allie.
Love you too. Have a good day.
All right, you too now. Be blessed.
You
Bless
too.
y'all, Sam.
Thank you for dropping in. Y'all. So we all know Mr. Bishop said he was going to try to save the hoe. I just want to know, after really listening to her, looking at her the while that I've seen her, I felt for her at first like Nima, so I don't think that that's a bad thing. But when you really start to peel back the layers and learn the truth, Marissa's a sad case, a charity case, literally a GoFundMe case. But she's also a scammer, and she thinks she's smarter than everybody else and the brightest crayon in the fucking box. And she's actually quite slow. But anywho, y'all, we've been here for 2 hours, y'all. Can y'all believe that? We started to watch that boring bitch video, and we decided to do something else. Kind of, we digressed off the topic. Ooh. The jackal said, "Growing in peace. Was she hugged by her father? Like, what is her deal?" I've heard that her father was in her life. And growing, simply amazing also wants to know, what does her immediate family have to say about her behavior? She's a middle child, a jackal. So we talk about the need of all this attention. She definitely ain't smarter than the 5th grader, not pretty little butterfly. Not now you reaching. You know she ain't smarter than the 5th grader. We know that. This bitch dumb as a bag of rocks. She ain't never gonna have a box. She's just a bag. So here is growing in peace. Yes, she grew up being raised by her father. She was not neglected by her father. And I believe that. Even when she talked to Marcus, she said she had no real childhood trauma. It says, what can anyone say about an adult behavior? Absolutely nothing. Either you will agree with it or disagree with it. I guess they're wondering, growing in peace, like, are they, you know how every family gonna talk about certain things, and I know sometimes there can be a level of disappointment when you see what a person has become, because it sounds like she came from a solid family. She wants to say that we don't know her family when people say that they believe she came from a good family, but she takes pleasure in trying to present that she doesn't have the support with her family. Like, make it make sense. You want us to see your family negatively when you want us to see your family negatively, just like you want us to see your man negatively when you want us to see him in a negative light. But when you want us to like him, you think we should. Like we fucking robots. People form their own opinion, and that's the same. That's what I've been saying. I'm gonna respect everybody's opinion, even if it's different from mine. We can agree to agree. Agree to disagree respectfully. Oh, so she said it's not like we're sitting around the family table for Thanksgiving praising her. Well, we know y'all not. She thought y'all was, because she said she was going to be famous, y'all. And when she went back home in the PA, child, y'all know the rest. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Her mom said that Marissa saw her struggling. Yes. According to what I've been informed, Marissa's mom didn't work. Her father did. And with the children, they may have struggled at times. The jackal done diagnosed her. He said she want to be loved but don't know who to trust. My family has entirely too much generational trauma. A lot of our family members still live with the mindset of respect your elders. And that's not a bad thing. Growing in peace, this is just a comment. Did you want to step up to the mic and say whatever you wanted to say or speak your piece, or no? I don't know if you want to do that. And I don't want to pressure you to do that, because I don't want we already know Marissa be over here listening and looking. And I don't know if you want her to hear your voice, but I'm going to let that be your call. We're raised not to speak out or disrespect our family members. She's the rebellious spirit of the family. And I don't fault her for having an opinion. I don't fault her for being different. I fault her because in all she's doing, she a piss poor mother, a piss poor human being. She's sorry as all get out. And she's not what she thinks she is. And when people tell her, she get mad. Instead of her fixing those things that make her not who she want to be. And you can come from a good family and still have a bad egg in the bunch. I agree, Charmaine. I'm sure at this point her family is used to her bullshit. I'm sure she's begged them for years, and they're very familiar and aware. She was absolutely in the industry. We saw her page is actually still active. It's up. And if you go back and listen to Will's video on Wick, I think that she told him she met him off the internet. He was one of her supporters. And I started to wonder, we would automatically think YouTube, but I wonder if he contacted her from that site. Just a thought, because it's still there. Britt Brat, I believe she had family support and love, but she wanted male attention. And when they tried to jeep her from being a street 304, she went to learn life on her own terms. I think she just ran out there as a 304. That's what I think. I really do. Chanel said she got pregnant when she was still in the industry. I definitely think she was. I think she's still in the industry. Yep. When she was talking about her mom never told her not a thing wrong. Not a thing wrong. And she is so out of touch with reality. It just showed in her responses. And then she was like, my mom said I'm in this situation because I'm pregnant. But me being pregnant ain't got nothing to do with it. But if you think about it, it kind of does. I was like, bitch, you had to think about it? You said you couldn't work because you was pregnant. What was there to think about? God, you slow. And I think this is the key. 100% piece 2442. You got to work on your own generational trauma so your kids won't ever have to carry it. As a mother, I have no empathy for women like her. None. 100%. There's so many free counseling and therapy places out here. If you needed help, that you can go get it. We got to help you find therapy, but we ain't got to help you hop on the nearest dick. You know how to do that. You don't need help with that one. You got that down. Make it make sense, sis. You know how to strike channels, but you can't find a job. It just seems like your priorities are just not in order. Okay. She said, no, thank you. I just came to your platform because I feel you're one of the only content creators that gives her grace and genuine feedback. Yep. But she is angry about it, honey. And I really, there are times that I like to try to show Marissa grace with some of the things that I see. But I'm going to be honest. The more you try to hold back on her, the more aggressive she becomes. It makes you want to push forward. You can't sit back and tell people that our First Amendment rights started in with you. We can't have an opinion about what you put out there because you have the only right to speak about what you put out there. And if we don't like it, we can move on. And when we do, you got a problem with that too. No, you just miserable. And if we're telling you the same thing your mother has been telling you and we don't even know you, so you say, y'all don't know me. But we saying the same stuff your mama saying. And then when you fall and bump your head, you want people to lick your wounds and feel bad for you and support you in that too. When you put yourself in that situation, you tell us, don't worry about your kids. But then we turn around and say, when we say fuck you, we saying fuck your kids. Girl, Will is teaching you word salad. Will is teaching you word salad. She is what she thinks she is, but she thinks she's saying she's not. Will make her appear to be better. Marissa is, oh goodness. Will definitely look like, hi, Ken, Papa, Legba. I definitely think this was a good one, and we are coming back. Herb, her mama was not a hoe. Her mama was married, Herb. She is her own greatest enemy, the Jackal, and that was my point. You so busy trying to get over people, you do have a real need. You are poor. And people will help you. But that get over spirit gonna hold you back every time. You think you smarter than everybody else and you getting over on them. And all it's gonna do is cost you. Because you're never gonna get what you could have got. Not everybody is looking around for to give you anything because they suspect you're lying about everything. You be your own greatest downfall. Right. She get kicked out every place she go. Hey, I got a message for you, Marissa, because I'm sure you probably in here listening. If you unblock your people, I'm sure they'll come back to your chat. I'm sure they'll come back and watch. Some of them. and chat with you and have that chat moving. Because right now, sis is stiff. I mean, 30 minutes could go by and the same comment sit right there. You got the people scared to talk. Because your favorite line, you can go. Hey, y'all, I'm going to start making merch. You can go. And I'm going to have Marissa face and a paw. Somebody else just said that. Bishop, oppositional defiant. Herb said she can't teach the kids because she reading it at a 7th grade level. I think that's generous, Herb. I can't believe you still looking for that video. Pretty Little Butterfly. I cannot believe you still looking for that. It's there. It's sad. It's real sad. I don't even watch her anymore. I feel bad because when she comes on lives, not taking care of those boys, I understand. Hoopin, join us on our lives because I mean, the best we could do is make light of it because it's very sad. When I saw her with those new shoes on and those boys still had on them Crocs and socks, I wanted to come through the screen and choke the shit out of Marissa. And I don't know what man she think gonna make her his prize when you don't even take care of your kids. Oh, she dresses inappropriately around the kids. I agree with that. 100%. Also, Thomas walks around naked. She needs to nip this all. I'm sorry, hip. I can't hardly see y'all. And I ain't got my damn glasses on. She needs to nip this all in the bud because she might be having a little girl. Thomas can't be watching no little girl. Girl, she ain't gonna care. She ain't gonna care. Thomas gonna be that babysitter. Will keep saying Thomas ain't gonna have to keep no baby of his. We'll see. We will see. Hi, Unique Flowers. And I wouldn't be surprised if Will was pimping her and wanting 50%. He was glad when she lost a car. Hey, Money Boy Trey. Money Boy Trey, the bitch struck me, honey. Did she strike you? I'm going to drop the link for, do you want me to? Because I think she struck sitting on satellites too. But yeah, did she strike you? Because I know you be giving her the damn business and she deserve it. But it's commentary from a male perspective. And I think really she should sit back and listen to that. You say you want to be a wife. What are they saying? And adjust yourself accordingly. But not sure. She just get offended. Oh, she didn't strike you. Yeah, her viewership is dropping. I think a lot of people are going to the reaction channels instead of her channel. Let me drop the link. While I'm doing it. I'm going to read this comment too. It's been a while, but she was on a live talking about sex work. And Thomas was on the live with her phone watching. Listen, she told she told the live about how she ride Will face. And Thomas was standing right there. Right there. She could reach her arm up and hit him. And he looked at her and kind of like pretending to jump on her playfully. And she put her hand over her mouth like, oh my God. Nothing about it was funny. Nothing. Did you see this Pretty Little Butterfly? Nothing about it was funny. She has a caption on the video, talk nice to me. I bet she fucking do.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Hey, how are you, Money Trey? Money Boy Trey?
I'm fine. I'm upset she ain't strike me because I've been begging her to because I promised her channel gonna disappear within 24 hours of her sending the first strike. I want her to strike me. I'm petty. I used to do this shit for a living. But if you don't know how to counter, email me and I'll send you every one I've ever used to beat every strike I've ever gotten.
I did counter her back, but I'm gonna drop you my email so people won't have your email.
My email is I got my personal email ain't public, but my email is in the description of the channel and every video I do, so I ain't worried about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna email you as soon as I get off. But yeah, I responded to it. I had to take out some of the words because I sure was very detailed about what I wrote and about how I felt like that she struck. I made sure that I put details about how I felt like she struck my channel more from a place of malice than from a genuine strike. I believe that the strike is not.
Did you cite fair use?
I definitely did. I quoted and I detailed how I felt like it was fair use, how it was transformative, how the videos contain criticism. My own voiceover was very transformative, and I believe that she's offended about the context of the criticism more than she is about the actual copyright.
Yeah, well, you might not need me then. That may be sufficient, but if how long ago did this happen? When did you probably woke up and saw a strike, right?
Yep. She just did it. So when I got on here this morning, she had just did it. I was already prepared though, because you know what else I think she want, Money Boy Trey? Your information. Because we're trying to figure out who I am.
Yeah, so that don't work neither because I people put me on game before I got on YouTube and they hit me to all this shit. So I stay in a bougie technically if you strike me. I stay in a bougie. You can have my real name, but you're not gonna get my address. I even give you my phone number. But
guess what? She don't got my address and they ain't got my real name either. I have an LLC that owns the channel.
There you go. Look, that's how you stop people. I wish
it's
more
not
people
because
would
I
think
care about you.
that.
I really don't care because I'm going to at some point, I'm sure, turn on my camera. I don't have a problem with that. I am who I say I am. But I believe also it's coming from Will. See, Will want you to hit the panel, turn your camera on, tell them who you are, where you are, what's your age, why. Nigga, you might be looking for a bitch.
He's trying to do like Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, but that was after I brought up Kevin Samuels. You ain't got no mind of your own. None.
Exactly, because he wasn't having people hit the link. He thought that shit was corny at first.
So I'm just over him. I'm over her too. But like I said to them, I feel like the strike, I understand YouTube might have did it, and I believe it's an error on their part. However, I believe the strike should be removed.
YouTube didn't do it. She made him do it. Like you
it told me she did it, and it said I could contact her. I ain't contacting that bitch.
Yeah. Are you monetized?
No.
Okay, see, when you get monetized, there's this thing they have called the creator tool, and when you monetize, you automatically get access to it. So anybody that reuses your video or repurposes your stuff, it shows you. Now it's up to you to send them a strike, even if you know it falls under fair use, because YouTube got several tools that allow you to take people's content, make clips out of it, and all this shit. They do this on the actual content, no problem. But yeah, she's just abusing it like most people do.
And that's
she
what I put in there.
figured this out.
I believe it's an abuse. I believe she started out testing it on Bishop. And I believe if he has not responded, she went on to hit other people. She hit me and sitting on satellites.
I promise y'all, if she strike me, y'all will not see her channel no more.
Money Boy Trey, can you drop your page in the comments so people could find you?
I'm not a mod. You have to be a mod to do that.
I don't know how to mod you either, child.
But that's the person that just at me. That's the channel name there. It's Money Boy Trey. TR. Yep, same way you spelled it.
I'm about to get on here and pick it up myself. Hold on. But yes, yeah, she hit. I thought she might have hit you too. just from a
Well,
place of
I've been begging her to do it since I heard her the other day say she was doing it. I've been begging her to, and I already told her what's gonna come behind it.
she gonna do it
I'm
again.
just
But like I told Bishop, I'm gonna try to help him respond because I want them to look at it that she's abusing the striking process, and they need to look at her channel, bitch.
they're not gonna do it. Trust
I
me.
know,
I've
but they
been
ain't gonna
through
do
that
nothing to us
shit.
either. So why did she do it?
Nope. Once like especially once the counter starts, it goes to court. But I had a woman strike me like 10 times, and they told me that wasn't enough for her to be abusing the system. So it just is where I'm like, how many times do they have to do it?
Well, you know,
But
YouTube
they
really
don't
don't
care
care.
at all.
I hate if I put the
I
link.
let her know though, if she depends on YouTube for her income like me, play with my income, I'm gonna fuck with yours.
But you know what? I was gonna report her too. I don't care. I am still gonna do it, and I'm gonna strike her ass too for begging and committing fraud. You lying about the amounts. I got the screenshots to show you. Getting on here, you committing fraud.
Well, you can always do that. Like what she doesn't know is people can report every last community post she got and say it's spam and misleading practices and all of that shit. And most of
Yep.
the time, YouTube will take that shit down. If they can't figure it out, they'll take it down.
Because think about it. In it, you said that you needed 4,000. Well, you got what we can document by your own videos. You got $1,400 from the GoFundMe, right? You got 3,000 from this girl. So isn't that over 4,000? Why the GoFundMe still going?
Yep. Because she said
Fraud.
it ain't all. She said because she said it
But
ain't all paid. But I'm
that's not
like,
what it said in her videos, in her shorts. It says September, October. I mean, August, September, and October. So that's over.
well, that's what I was asking last night. I'm like, lady, how if you have $1,400 from the GoFundMe, and then you had your YouTube check, and somebody gave you
That don't
$3,000,
even
why the
include
fuck
it.
isn't your
They
balance?
don't even include the YouTube check. So how can
But
you sit up here and ask for more money? It's because you
but
committing fraud, and I'm reporting your
thank
ass
you.
too.
That's what I asked her. They're like, then you finna get paid again tomorrow. Why the fuck your rent ain't paid? Are you waiting for it? Because you got a claim, according to her, she ain't spent the money that she got on GoFundMe. But I told all of y'all, GoFundMe allows you,
Release
once
the
you
money.
make an account, they
See,
allow
Miss
you to get
B?
paid daily, weekly, or monthly. Is how you can set up payments.
And then
And
Bishop
I'm
said
pretty sure
somebody
she
else
got
came
it
and
set
robbed
up for
her two
daily.
$500 payments, so she got $5,000.
So I'm pretty sure that yeah, and she got that money with as soon as that money cleared within them 2-3 business days, they sent it straight to her. So she's spending the money as soon as she gets it. I don't know on what though. She don't have shit. That's why I say I believe this
Oh
woman is
yeah,
on Percocet.
and you know they say Thomas. Miss B said, "Hey, Money Boy Trey, you know Thomas get a check."
So I heard somebody said the lady came on my panel and said that yesterday.
Yeah.
But I believe she on perks. That's an expensive drug. She don't be hyped up enough
You know
to
what? Normally
goddamn it
I would
be
say
on
she's
coke.
pregnant. She ain't doing that, but I don't know because she was drinking on that cruise and somebody called her ass out on it and she didn't deny it. She tried to say she was early in her pregnancy. I was wondering what the fuck is going on with the money. She don't have nothing.
Percocets are very, very expensive. If I had to guess the drug that she was on, I would say that. She do got some black ass lips too. She might smoke because her lips are she got smoker lips. But something
Then
else
Papa
is up.
Allegra said probably X pills.
X pills are cheap though.
But you know what? Trudy said, I'm out for. I did think about this Trudy Cobb. I believe she be giving him money too. You know, she was a prior whore. Giving a nigga money ain't gonna hurt her. That's what she used to. Somebody taking the money.
Yeah, possibly.
Did you see her?
That could
Did you
be
see her
that too.
escorting pages where she's an escort and she says she's 20, mixed, exotic?
Just straight up lying, and she 100% black.
Girl, listen, Marissa looked like she just stepped off of the streets of Figueroa on the blade here. But she said she exotic. Let her tell it.
But yeah, let's see. You said you did that. I think the quickest I've heard back from a counter has been like 2 hours. the longest I've had, it took like maybe 12, but they normally get back to you real quick. If they don't accept it, they're gonna simply say, we don't believe you have enough reason to. And if you get that message, just email me and I can send you, like I said, everyone that's ever been used against
Now, I'm
me
gonna
and
tell you this.
everyone
I
I've
don't know
ever
if you
used.
have you ever looked at her YouTube, because she's always paid for stuff for Will. She took him out for his birthday. She did. I mean, she said her love language is gift giving.
I did find a video. A video popped up in my feed this morning, though, from 5 months ago, where he said, my house nasty again. So he constantly telling you nasty. But when somebody pointed it out to you 2 days ago, you was like, oh, he just said that because he was mad. Ma'am,
Right.
you did a whole video saying he said my house nasty and you deep cleaned. And that motherfucker was nasty.
Let me tell you something. She's talking, I do tons of cleaning videos. Did y'all see the cleaning video where she wiped off the counters? She wiped off Momo potty and continued to clean with the kitchen with it.
With the same sponge.
With the same rag that she wiped off the baby potty with.
Yeah, I don't understand her cleaning method.
I agree, Charmaine. Charmaine said he
she
say
is
all
going
that.
to
He
be,
say all that, but he went over there and text her and said he want to make love to her body.
which lets me know he ain't got a whole bunch of females. I'm sorry.
No, I was telling Bishop that I really believe that when he asked people to hit that damn panel, he looking for bitches. And I think she know it, because Bishop said she got mad with Charmaine saying he always only worry about her when he trying to fuck with her or something. I really do believe that he only looking for girls.
Bishop he was in my comment section this morning. I asked him if he beat the strike. She needs to have a long motherfucking face once everybody she done struck counted her and they get their shit back.
Yes, I asked Bishop. I think he said he gonna need some help, so I'm gonna try to help him. But no, you're not getting away with this. And I hope all the channels keep going, because the public needs to know. I don't think she cares about the channels talking about her. What I think she cares about is that you cannot change the narrative as much as you would like, because there is video evidence. So then you have to come out with these new stories. She was not going to tell people that nothing about the money she got.
The channels that she's striking are the ones that trigger her the most.
I think I trigger Will the most. And I think Will was just telling me and Charmaine that Charmaine is Charmaine, and I'm according to trash. The sound of my voice irks his nerve. And
well, at least Will lets us say what we want to in the goddamn chat. He won't block you. He'll respond.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
But when me and you were in there the other day, he ain't say nothing to me. He responded to me when he was talking about the job, because I said, nigga, you saying you this with 300 subs? Like, it doesn't matter. They're like, yes, it do. If you talking about this is the message.
He is a quiet blocker. You won't even know you blocked.
Then, remember, I also asked him too. I was like, nigga, where we send the $1 to? Since he was saying, I got this thing, it's gonna be a real sweepstakes. Where do I send the $1, sir? And how you gonna remember this shit 5 months from now?
He still blocks. He quietly blocks.
Oh well. She boring, but he worse than her. Like, I'm not finna listen to, like, this nigga he keep talking about stock options and crypto, and he ain't never told you he ain't told you nothing about a stock option or crypto. That's what you need to be educating motherfuckers on. How they flip stocks, what stocks to invest in. How do you know when to get into crypto?
Investment
But
network.
he just talking. That shit he never has to shows. And we all know
says Marissa used that. Yes, that is correct. Marissa used to do pills. I don't know if she still do.
Yeah, X pills are cheap though. X pills wouldn't cause you to go into no money. Like, I get X pills $1 a pill. If I'm buying a whole bunch of them motherfuckers, it go in half. So that's chump change. Like, she could, like, in Memphis, I could call a nigga and get 10 pills right now for, like, well, let me take that back. I could get 4 or 5 pills for $10 if I call the right person right now.
Somebody said Thomas' father is not in his life. He is. He's trying to be. Marissa is not letting him. if he not giving her money or doing what she want him to do. She said if he want to see his son, he need to come to her. And if he want to send money,
Well, that's when
girl,
niggas have to file for joint custody.
she said that he wanted to talk to Thomas on the phone and she hung up.
Yeah, I have heard those. But I'm proud though, because I was a bit frustrated yesterday watching it. I was like, this she already boring in the live. She ain't talking about shit. Why is it 100 people over there watching? Now I see she's been live over an hour, and I keep checking back, and yeah, her numbers have been at 50 and 40s now. Good job, people. Y'all come check this shit out on the reaction channel. She ain't
But
talking
that's
about
why
shit.
people still go there, but if you pay attention, they don't chat. The chat be moving real slow.
She got the chat blocked, and now she got it the slow
No,
mode on.
I think what happens is they're watching, and some people be laughing, and so she get mad with the laughing.
She cut slow mode on, so you can only write one comment per whatchamacall. But again,
Yeah,
I just don't.
Because when the comments were flooding in, they were not good.
I'm just trying to figure out why she ain't spending this time filling out applications. Or even
That's
like
the same thing I said. How in the fuck do you need a job and you spending your time learning how to strike channels instead of looking for work? And you said you ain't got November ring yet.
If you out, I'm just like, she said she claims she on the bus now. This morning she said she ran into a mean bus driver taking Thomas or one of them little niggas to daycare. Why don't you walk around and fill out some applications there while you're already out? But she got a list of places she can't and won't work. And y'all gotta think about this.
He sent Marissa money to get Thomas a pair of sneakers and to get her Thomas haircut. She tried to sneak enough money to get Momo haircut too, but she don't know who Momo daddy is.
It's about to be holiday season though. Everybody is fucking hiring right now.
Everybody
for from the post office to Amazon, the FedEx, everybody is hiring for the holiday season. Target, Walmart, all these stores.
Lord, listen, Kim Papa Allegra said she blocked me. All I said was, why you just don't sell ass? You good at it.
She wasn't good at selling ass though. If she was good at selling ass, she wouldn't have been homeless. If she had clientele, if her OnlyFans was making money, she wouldn't have been homeless.
Right.
This girl's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on OnlyFans.
This the thing. She said she did not want to keep doing it because Will didn't want her doing it, right? Right? So if Will was okay with you still having this escort site up, he was so mad that he didn't want you to he wanted you to take down the video because you showing everybody what he getting. What she got half naked pictures on the internet where she trying to sell some ass.
She actually has her porn videos are still up.
I asked about that too. I asked him that too. I said, I got a question, Will. Why are you pretending to have a problem with Marissa with the Shein video when her porn is up and she got videos of her saying call her for a good time and she offering companionship and she an escort?
Yeah, I saw you doing that. I was in the chat when you asked those questions. I saw
he
it.
Never answered. That's why he said I'm recording the trash. I bet I would be. So Backpack said they have some information that we don't know. On one of her videos, she said that she was abused by her father and that he went to jail for it.
What kind of abuse? Was she punched or was she sexually abused? Because if she was sexually abused, why would she be asking this nigga for money and getting mad that he said, no, I got other kids?
I got a better question. Why did you tell Marcus it didn't happen?
Because the heifer's lying.
You've never been abused.
I think she dropped out of high school early and ran away. And that's how she got into selling pussy.
No, we're not saying you lying, Backpack. We said we think she lying. But I see what you said. I thought you meant something else. He said, Was she punched? Backpack?
Yeah, I was trying to get to what type of abuse. Oh, there go my alarm. I gotta go get my crumb snatcher. How long you gonna be live?
I'm
Well, you've
actually
been
gonna
live
leave
for
right.
3 hours
I'm
already.
I'm gonna leave right now, and I'm coming back tonight at 6 because sitting on satellite's gonna be here. So you should come back.
I definitely will. What? Yeah, yeah, I will. You can drop the link in the chat, or you can email it to me and let her know if she she can email me too if she hadn't countered. If none of y'all counters work, holla at your boy.
Well,
Undefeated. I'm
definitely.
even undefeated in a lawsuit against YouTube, and I'm undefeated in the copyright claims board too.
I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry. Nima said she did say she had an abusive relationship with her dad. I heard that was as well. Not sure about jail. She said her mom threw her out and she went to Vegas. Sounds to me, honestly, from this whole skit, it sounded to me like Marissa been out of control. And when they tried to discipline her, she calling it abuse. And when they couldn't get her together, they probably put her out. And now she talking about that's the reason she started all the stuff she was doing when she was probably already doing it.
But
She was
that's
just
why
doing it
they
in
don't
the house.
fuck with her now, because she wouldn't listen. They won't fuck with her.
Right. I'm just not. I think all this because what Marcus answered, she didn't have no abuse. Yeah. I mean, if my mama used to whip my ass too. What she's doing to Thomas, some people could say is abuse. I say, hey, I done got a beating before. I don't see it as abuse, but because I've gotten a beating before. So, girl, elaborate on this abuse you say you experienced. Oh, she never stated the type of abuse. Now, if it was sexual, this would be her first time making that claim. Oh, the person said you hit the nail on the head again, Allie. Exactly what happened. I believe it. It's not abuse when she beating the shit out of Thomas, but it's abuse when she got it. Okay. I don't see that. She can't even consistently tell a lie, right? I don't believe it. Sorry. Because if you were abused, there was no hesitation, no type of nothing on it. Nothing. I thought maybe she might have been abused because how sexual she is. She seems to have a high level of high sex drive and seem to be quite promiscuous. But she said no. So she said when she got pregnant, her dad said, "You like sex that much?" So there you go. She probably was already fucking out of both pants leg. I see you, Money Boy Trey. I agree to Jackal. Not disciplining your child is setting them up for failure. Couldn't be that bad because you kept calling your daddy for money. Her hypersexuality comes from being bipolar, and I have heard that can happen. You can be overly sexual, manic, have manic episodes, sexuality. Yes, guess simply amazing, very promiscuous, and still can't fuck. What you call that? And I believe you too, Queen Gigi the Virgo, 100%. Lie about everything. Lie for no reason. Oh, Jesus. Agreed. We just said this. People with ADHD are hypersexual. And that might be true too to Jackal. She uses her body to connect with men because it makes her give them what they want because it makes her feel like she loved. They want her. Oh, Moneybag Trey says her father also said, love the sex but use protection and or birth control. That's real-ish. Okay. That don't seem to be like, whole ass females. I hear you, Aboriginal goofies exposed. Marissa. That's what comes before that line. Sounded to me like he was just keeping it real with her. Money Boy Trey says she only having the current baby so her welfare benefits can go up. Oh yeah, Trey, you forgot. She want to keep the nigga too. She thinks she gonna have that nigga on her thumbnail. Little do she know he can't stand her. I could tell by the way he was looking at her in that video. No type of love between the two. She kept touching him and grabbing his hand like she was flirting. She felt like that made her look feminine. Her feminine energy. This bitch ain't got no feminine energy, just hoe energy. That's all I felt, hoe energy. And sitting next to her and she opened her mouth, I'm sure he smelled a bunch of bullshit flying out of it because that was all I heard. I don't think she would care if she lost those kids outside of the benefits and the check. I don't. I am going to make a community post, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go. I don't know why he was in that. Oh, I know why he was in that video, Trey. Money Boy Trey. Will did that video so he could do the sweepstakes. He wanted to see the sweepstakes as his thing and his idea. That she didn't know nothing about it. Bullshit. Bullshit. I am going to make a post. I wish I could get foreign blood on. Hopefully she'll just drop in on her own. Because sometimes she just drops in. And look at that. We didn't even need to watch Marissa video today. But we is going to keep watching them, Marissa. Okay? Momo, we going to keep watching them. Okay, little Sybil? With all them damn personalities. We going to keep watching them. We're not stopping. We just getting warmed up. Keep watching those videos, okay? What is your what? Growing in peace. I'm going to drop my email inside of the chat, okay? Y'all, you would think I would have put these glasses on and I still ain't did it. Blind as a damn bat. %, Money Boy Trey. The sweepstakes is for her supporters who he claimed bashing him. When she mad at him, that's all you can do. Bash him. Because if you take up for him, she gonna get mad. I definitely think that he in her ear trying to make sure that child support don't happen. I would not be surprised that her parents have probably given her so much money. She definitely didn't care about losing that car. I believe you losing the car was a strategy too. So now she could tell people don't expect her to DoorDash and Uber Eats because she don't have a car anymore. Yeah. Backpack. I absolutely agree, Jackie. Raise your daughter to have dignity because this is what it looks like when they don't have none. Marissa. There it is. I'm writing that down, Backpack. I see your comment. I'm going to write it down and check it. Did it say the video, Backpack? Did you already put that in there? The video? He admitted it was her idea and then dropped in her chat to promote it last night. They are both well aware of what they're doing. I 100% agree. You know what? Her mama did keep Thomas while she was hoeing. Sure did. At the time she was doing ghetto gaggers and corn, she didn't even have her son. Why? So why was she doing it? Why was she doing it? Most people do things like that because they're trying to take care of their kids and provide for their family and provide. But you didn't even have your kid. Why were you doing it? And then add that to the fact, money boy trade, that her baby father got mad at her. Their falling out was because she came to PA and did not see her son. She said she was in and out. So that's why she didn't see him. How the fuck you come to where your son at, claim he important to you, and don't visit him? That would have been my first stop. Oh, I'm going to see you before I leave. I want you to be the first person I see. No, that'd be too much like, right? She said she was busy. And she made an in and out trip. Go figure. Think about them roots, Nima. Think about them roots. This past Christmas, her mother got the kids their presents. She gonna beg us for them this year. And a lot of women ride the bus until they get a car. Marissa is no exception to the rule. And when you say things to this, like this to her, hey, my whole world, she gets mad and says, what they got to do with her? Don't compare your journey to hers. Excuse me, bitch. You saying you better than me, so you don't want to hear about it? Okay, note taken. They are both down with the scamming, Jetta. Both of them. And she not looking for a job, Petty Betty. Petty, she is not. That's not her concern. She's striking channels. The Jacko, this is an interesting point. I wonder if she is on the bus. I've been looking to see. She has posted many videos of her at the stops and her outside, but not one video of her actually on the bus or the train. Last time, if y'all remember, she had videos on the train, on the bus. Not this time. Interesting detail. Maybe that's why she's still begging. Just a thought. Child, Will is trash. Will chat might have 10 people in there. Why he giving them all that fake financial advice? I do too. Simply amazing. I do too. I think she parks her car and go do a quick short from the bus station or standing outside and never really gets on the bus. I agree. Oh, you know she in the cut. I wouldn't be surprised if she here right now. Marissa's a dummy. So, I'm going to go, y'all. I'm going to put my email in the chat again. I want to make sure Growing has it. And I am out of here, y'all, because y'all going to see me again at 6. And we going to let rounds go. Since she shot first, we going to bust back. I will see y'all 6 p.m. Beat me here. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. If I'm a little bit late, y'all bear with me. But I'm going to try to be on time. I've been trying to be on time. 6 o'clock. See y'all then. Bye. I need to learn how to do an outro and an intro. Thank y'all. Simply amazing. I'm also going to email you. Be on the lookout.